Just because it's English. It's...
What?
Everyone on Twitter always praises Chinese food takeout in New York City, but it's the same everywhere.
It's the same, except in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican Chinese food is different.
I understand that way, but like,
I agree with you.
Why New Yorkers making a big deal? Like, it's Chinese takeout same as over here.
New Yorkers, and they make a big deal about everything.
New Yorkers can
fucking pizza, Chinese food.
It's the water they use over there.
The fucking gabagool, whatever the fuck.
9/11.
There is not a
9/11.
9/11. They always bring it up. Like they try to look, dude, let me forget about that.
Like, can I forget? Jesus.
The Alamo.
There is not.
God, Spider-Man, Jesus.
Timberland boots.
Fucking rats. They're proud of their rats.
Hennessy. No brim.
New York slander.
Dude, I generally...
No brim.
That's an old meme.
I know.
I've never heard that before.
Really?
No brim.
Yeah, like this hat with no fucking...
No bill to it. He got the Yankee cap, no brim.
Brim. One of those brim. That's an old video.
Start the podcast like we're just going brim.
That's so fucking funny.
Nike New York cabin, no brim.
You look at Hennessy on the thumbnail.
That was like it was a fucking SpongeBob.
Hennessy on the thumbnail.
It was they kept putting like that over
YouTube
SpongeBob. It was like, brim. I love saying it. Brim.
I think that if I were ever to the closest feeling that I've ever experienced to racism is against New Yorkers. I fucking hate them.
Probably British people too.
You guys really
British people.
You guys really do be going
British
on this
people
land.
are the funniest fucking people to make fun of.
They are pretty funny.
Fucking beans and toast.
They're delicious.
That's not
you don't
no,
get
lying
it.
to yourself.
You don't get it. The beans are different.
One of the funniest fucking days on Twitter. It was the
21
goddamn 21 Savage. That's up there.
hilarious.
That's right underneath what I'm about to bring it up.
That's hilarious.
It was almost like a month where there was this British slander.
Yeah.
And there was one day it was like a fucking gunfight in like the shootout in like the UK.
Got swords.
Scallywag. Like titties. I laughed fucking so hard that day. It was on site. They were like, wait, no, it's like when they rolled up to the shootout, it's a fucking musket.
They gotta roll up the stick.
and then there was like I was also tweeting out calling them fucking redcoats.
Yeah.
Them damn redcoats across the pond.
So my favorite moment is like when people started tweeting, like writing out the way that British people would spell.
Yeah.
And then people like, oh, let me get some water.
Yeah. It's like very like old English way.
Yeah.
They don't even talk like that no more.
No, but it's so funny. Welcome to my YouTube.
Oh my God.
I love it. You ready to start?
It's the only channel they have is BBC.
Yeah.
They have more. They
like-
have BBC 1, 2, 3, so forth.
Oh, it's
so
more
forth.
of them.
Yeah, there's more variants on it.
That's all they know, dude. It's like
they have to pay for a TV. Do you know that they have to pay for a TV license?
TV.
Like
Can't
it's cover.
Can't believe it's not butter, man. Remember that? You said that?
There's also a good Family Guy joke where it's like fucking Peter. They replace his I cannot believe it's butter with real butter, and he's like, and then his head is fucking A1 material. Family Guy used to be really funny.
Family Guy sucks. I hate Family Guy.
You know, it's making a resurgence.
It is.
We should really start the show.
I'm waiting for you. You're the one with the fucking document.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
He ain't ready.
I ain't ready. Did we do a mic check or anything? Like I feel like we're a little.
We've been talking for 8 minutes.
I'm a little low.
We've been talking for 8 minutes. Yes, we did a goddamn mic check.
And nipples on over there.
Is that better? Is that better for you?
Turn me up. Turn my head. Yeah.
Turn my headphones up.
Just like a
start the show like this. Just like us, just like going over everything.
I love those.
This is an after dark show.
After dark, yeah.
So we're doing the things a little bit differently. Welcome to the night show, everybody. Welcome to Night Shift, the HeadKanon podcast, everybody. Get your fresh and hot episodes late at night. And when you're hungry at the most, when you got the munchies and you want to come down.
This episode comes out at the exact same time as every other episode.
I know. It's like it's 6. If you just downloaded it, the episode just came out. It's 6 a.m. But you're in the night show, baby. Which technically it is night. If you listen to the show at 6 a.m., it is still night.
That is the morning. 6 a.m. is the morning.
If you've been drinking all night, it's still night.
Night is still when I'm up and I haven't.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
So if it's 6 a.m.
If it's 6 a.m. and you haven't gone to sleep, it's fucking 6 a.m. at night. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's still night. It's still the same day too. It's like
somewhere.
Dude, it could be like 4 in the morning. It's like it's still Tuesday.
We have a very chaotic energy at nighttime compared to when we wake up.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's a lot loose.
Very loosey goosey, dude. Okay, so before we start the show, apologies.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Before you do your whole situation today, I experienced something that gave me a lot of comfort in the fact that we are podcasters. And I drove for 10 hours because I started working for Amazon.
Yep.
And I drove for 10 hours and I was doing a ride along. And the guy that I was doing the ride along with was listening to podcasts the entire time. He did like 5 episodes of Stuff You Know, another show, like it was just like pop culture, just fucking 10 hours of podcasting. And people really just be talking. None of these people have a plan. None of these people know what the fuck they're going to say. They have an outline and they're just saying shit. They're just fucking off the doming it. And it made me feel a lot better. I was just like, good. We don't have to. We're fine.
Oh God.
Yeah, but the outline just
came out my mouth.
The outline just a reminder like where we're here for.
Yeah, just a reminder of what's going on. I saw a dude was rambling on about Doja Cat's like titties for like half an hour. I swear to God, just
they're like,
off the
they're
dome.
like sweet potatoes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is the night energy, dude. I wrote my own ending to that story. I thought you were going to say that he put on HeadKanon. I was waiting for that. I was like, and you were just sitting there like
listening to my voices. It was fucking wild. People are really just fucking talking on the microphone. It made me feel a lot better. The outline is fine, but we're doing good.
Please,
we're doing fine.
Cut that out. Retell that story, but he put on HeadKanon. He
put on HeadKanon.
And you were sitting there like, but you were sitting there like,
make like a bad FX edit, like HeadKanon. You ever seen those edits when they cuss and it's like so bad dubbing over like a cuss word?
Yeah.
What the freak?
Yeah. They're awful, dude. Yeah. They neuter the movie so bad when they put it on TV.
That's so funny.
Like some other guy.
It's like their mouth clearly says it.
Yeah.
And then they cut it down. They cut like 45 minutes out of the movie.
Yeah. Or just like if they did that to Jason Statham, who would have an American accent when he says freaking instead of fuck.
I'm Jason Statham.
I want to. Dude, I really want to bring up Anaconda, dude.
What?
What do you want?
I want to talk about Anaconda now.
Why?
The movie?
Because I used to watch it on TV all the time, dude. I've never seen that movie barely on like outside of TV.
I have it on VHS, I believe.
That's so funny.
We should get it.
Let's do an Anaconda episode.
You seen the one, the third one, the orchid plants?
Yeah. Oh no, it's the second one. I love the second one. The second one's good too. Yeah. But there's like 15. But after the second one, it's not. It's a
blood orchid. That's what it's called.
Blood orchid. Yeah.
They fall in the pits
because they can get the cure for cancer.
Yeah.
No, too much. Dude, I'm a sucker for like sci-fi giant reptile.
I was just telling my coworker that like I used to be not just Godzilla and Gamera, but I used to like for those movies, like giant snakes, spiders, and
they're so
originals. They're bad movies.
Oh god, dude, the CGI in them are like that is someone's first movie.
But they're like candy to me.
Yeah,
like,
they just didn't have time to make them. Yeah, they shot them and they was like, give me a giant spider in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's fun. They're fun. They're very fun.
It's 2 weeks. Yeah. What is it? Elysium Studios or whatever. That's the studios that does those films.
I don't know them. The only one that I know is the only one that I know now is like Blumhouse, like right.
Yeah.
Right, not Blumhouse. The cocksuckers who did Sharknado.
Elysium.
Elysium. Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
They did Monster versus Ape.
Do you remember like they're almost like Nandi-esque? They're like giant. There's like giant anaconda
versus Titan Bull.
Yeah. Well, there's the versus movies, and then there's like the ones where it's like it was like Anaconda 4 or something like that, and it's just like
it's no relation.
Yeah, no relation. Or it's giant cobra.
Yeah. Eat it shit up.
You know what's my favorite? Completely unrelated, but my favorite bat movie title is Thanksgiving 3 so bad we skipped the sequel.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh every single time.
Goat Simulator did the same thing where they went Goat Simulator 3 and they skipped over 2. Why not 2?
I literally Googled it after the announcement. Was this a Goat Simulator 2?
Nope.
Wait, this is Goat Simulator 2, right?
Yeah, but they call it 3 because they're cheeky like that.
It's quirky.
Cheeky. It's
quirky. Funny.
I
don't think
it's gonna be funny for a week, then no one's gonna play it anymore. Yeah.
Damn.
Or they made fun of Dead Space. Not Dead Space, but Dead Island?
Dead Island.
It's a parody trailer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
well, does it?
We haven't
Dead
talked
Space. Yeah, Here, do the read.
No, okay.
Folks,
Cut it in.
welcome
Alright.
to episode
Put on your maid
114. Or the HeadKanon. I'm about to take
Oh, yeah. Because we're still kind of intermingled in that thing. Anyway, welcome to the show. This is episode 114. If you want to follow us on Twitter, Discord, or anything like that to keep up the show, do all that stuff. Yeah, let's just get right into this housekeeping.
Yeah,
Put on your maid outfit. Let's clean up a little bit here. Clean up for the folks.
Last episode, I really wanted to. I didn't have time to do it, but I wanted to like overlay like tiny little maid outfits when you said housekeeping for like 5 seconds.
You should just do that, like that little head
It's a
thing.
little hat. Anyway,
Do maids really wear those things?
they do now. It's a sex thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, now people do it when they want to fuck.
Maybe
a
just
maid.
regular clothes, right?
Yeah. Just
Do people
just
have
a
maids?
lady?
I
yeah.
mean, maids just wear like
Some
cleaning
house,
lady
like
stuff,
housekeepers
right?
and shit.
They just wear a shirt and jeans, and
Yeah.
then they clean your house.
Yeah.
Where the? Well, you know what? It's French. It's a French maid outfit. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because the French are fucking freaks.
I just imagine. I just remember like the American Horror Story thing where the French maid. Never mind.
Yeah.
That had me a chokehold for a bit. Anyway,
I never was in. Never mind.
Brian, what have you been up to?
I
What
want
do
to
you,
it live. Jesus
dude?
Christ.
Yeah, we got to stop saying stuff live.
Yeah.
I've been. It's funny that way.
God.
I've been learning Blender still.
Still,
Still learning Blender.
how's the? You made a coffee with the donuts. now?
I finished a coffee a long time ago. Now I'm doing.
A croissant. Croissant.
Tom Holland says croissant. Croissant.
Oh, he says like Carl Weezer. Like
Croissant.
croissant.
Apparently we said it wrong, right?
It's
It's not croissant, right? It's croissant.
It doesn't. Yes, but if you
Croissant?
meet anybody that says croissant in America, you punch them in the face.
Because the way he
It's
says,
croissant.
he's British. He says it the correct way, where we say croissant.
I thought it was French.
It's his French.
Yeah.
said he's British.
The British pronounce it the French way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Croissant.
Croissant.
But Americans say croissant.
Yeah, but he got
because
a-
it's spelled fucking croissant.
Yeah, but he has a whole frog in his mouth, so he's gonna
What
say.
are we talking about? Gordon Ramsay?
What are we talking about?
Who are we talking about?
Dude, Gordon.
He's not British.
Gordon Ramsay is
He's
British.
something else.
No, he's British. What are you talking about?
He's not British.
What is
What do
he?
you mean? What is he?
Fact check.
Fact check.
Yeah.
Continue the show.
Libby, pull that up.
We need that guy.
Yeah, we do.
His neck go crazy.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah,
I
his
love
neck.
Gordon Ramsay.
He does have a
I was
thick-ass
watching.
neck.
I was making chicken parm the other day, and I used one of his videos to
Yeah.
do the recipe and everything.
Falls.
It's so good. I was like, damn, it's a 2-minute video that I'm like, I can make a fire ass meal with
His
this.
scrambled egg recipe is my favorite.
Scrambled
Oh,
egg.
yes.
Yeah, me
I
and Tate
made
make
that.
this shit all
Yeah,
the time. It's so good.
fucking good.
You like
It turns people off because it's kind of like loose. But
It's
fucking
runny,
delicious.
Oh no, runny's good.
yeah.
Grow
but
up.
It's like you make a custard, but you let the custard scramble essentially.
Okay.
Oh, I
It's
kind of mixed
fucking
up.
delicious.
He's born in Scotland, but he is considered British.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I was-
Okay, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we talking about here?
Love Gordon Ramsay. though.
Yeah, me too.
love
He's the goat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's the goat.
You really-
You see that guy that
Literally,
makes it?
the when he did the yummy yum yum video.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was a goat. He was just making a joke like he's gonna cook this.
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
And people want to take that video down. They got offended by it. He's like, "Fuck you guys, it's a joke."
Yeah,
he never took it down either.
I love him.
People try
I
to
love him
cancel
so
He had a
much.
really good show on Disney Plus.
The
Yeah, it was
National
like-
Geographic.
Yeah, it was like he went to different countries and then like made food
Interesting.
and everything. It was really good.
I know. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay is fucking great. I love all his cooking stuff. I learned how to cook a lot from watching him.
Me too.
He's pretty fun
Steaks.
guy.
You see a lot of like not fat chefs anymore. I mean, you still have like
where's
Maddie
Emerald at?
Matterson and like.
You got
I don't
Matthew
watch him in
Madison,
years.
Action Bronson.
Actually, Bryson is a rapper though.
He was an executive chef before he was a rapper.
Was he?
Yeah, he worked professionally as a chef before.
Dude, I wish I
a
was
rapper.
multi-talented.
I know, right?
What the hell,
Like Chris
dude?
Brown's talented as fuck too.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good at hitting people.
No, damn. You should have let me do the joke.
He's an artist,
You
and a
should've-
singer.
I was like,
can box.
abuser.
He's a dancer. He can everything.
A boxer. He's a boxer. He's a dancer, singer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who else is like that?
I'm thinking of it too.
They're called multi-potentialites.
Multi-potential lights? That sounds like something out of a Stephen King book. Speaking of books,
It does,
I've been
yeah.
reading
Just 10
why do you do that? Now what was that? I heard that right over the mic. What the hell?
We
Talk
all,
about Jurassic Park.
we all know you don't read. That's okay.
He listened to audiobooks.
I'm kidding. You do read.
That
you
is-
do read a lot. That counts.
I do. He's right.
Yeah, that counts. Audiobooks count.
Yeah.
I
I
give you that.
tried
They
it
count.
with the Star Wars book I have. I couldn't do it. I had to
Yeah.
read it
Yeah,
myself.
well, sometimes you gotta have a good reader.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, the guy who reads
audiobooks.
the guy who reads Jurassic Park is
Yeah.
so good.
Really?
He
Amazon?
does accents and everything. I'm like, this dude is
He does
fire.
the dinosaur noise.
That's awesome.
What's the dinosaur sound effect?
It's like a gorilla and a fucking tiger.
Yeah.
Instead of the dinosaur roar, he goes, roar.
Get off the counter, no.
No, but Jurassic Park gas. Absolute gas.
I
book.
never read the book. I forgot that it was a book.
Isn't the book more violent?
Yeah, they go through so much more detail about like people getting ripped up and a lot of ripping and tearing.
Yeah.
Like dinosaurs don't bite cleanly through. Apparently, they would rip and then tear off.
You're a dinosaur guy now, finally.
That was
That's one of my
dinosaur.
secrets. No one knows I love.
Yeah, you're a
Dude, if you're
dinosaur guy.
Where do you think Godzilla fans come from?
Well, it's funny because it always happens. I noticed it on Twitter. Godzilla fans are like sub-genres of dinosaur.
Yeah. There's like dinosaur fans, and you guys are like in your own evolutionary umbrella.
Like Godzilla, dragons.
It's like kaijus and dinosaur
and
people.
monsters
Like
and shit. Anything with teeth and lizard-like.
Yeah, scales, wings.
Scalies.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
I discovered that was like 3 years ago.
That's my least favorite genre of like giant animal. It's like things with scales.
I love
like
that.
I have to have this joke because I don't care about dinosaurs. I'm like one of like 3 autistic people that are not dinosaur obsessed.
That's one of my dream jobs before animation.
Paleontology. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. You look like you're fucking.
No, it's something from the book.
Mulling.
It was like because Dr. Grant goes over like why the kids, because you remember the kids in the book or in the story, they're like they love dinosaurs, and he goes over like kids love dinosaurs because they remind them of their parents.
You made them look bigger, right, and scarier.
No. But he goes why like kids love dinosaurs so much, and it was a really good point. It was like because kids love their parents, and dinosaurs remind them of their parents because they're mystical and they're huge, and they have these. That's why like cute. Children like they remember those crazy names. Because they feel like it gives them a power and everything. I fucking learned this. I was like, damn, this book is gas.
Jurassic Park is one of those stories. You see that meme where people like Gundam and it's this face like it goes over the point.
And then there's like a fucking all
I love that meme.
politics
like,
and like
that. It's like a scientific.
It's like one guy looking forward, and then the point is going arcing over the guy, and he's like, cool robot. And then it's like war is bad over their head.
It's like humans playing God and all that shit.
The people really gloss over the fact that Jurassic Park is like a humans shouldn't play God.
It still is to a degree.
That's crazy to me.
It's more
because even in the movie they says it like Jeff Goldblum says it.
Yeah, that's like
Jeff Goldblum is a whole nother person. So that's one of my biggest problems about reading this book is like the trying to disassociate myself with like the movie and trying to like I'm not trying to imagine those characters
as like
because
those characters.
Jeff Goldblum's character says a lot of the lines, but I imagine him completely different in this book because he's like balding.
That's a great ass writer then.
He's like a real kind of like a dickhead.
Yeah, he's like a little nerd.
He wasn't, and it's funny, he wasn't second movie material either as a main lead.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that for Jurassic Park 2. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, it's crazy to me that people miss over the point.
Yeah, it's good though. Go read Jurassic Park.
I haven't started watching the original in years. I have all 3 on VHS. The first 3.
I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie except Jurassic World. Yeah,
I like Jurassic World, but the other ones after that are straight up garbage. The worst one, the last one
that came out, Dominion or whatever.
They ruined the gigantic.
What was the second one after Lost World? Or not Lost World, but Jurassic World.
Lost World's a sequel.
Yeah, Jurassic World, Lost World, and then whatever this third one is.
What's the second one?
No, what is the third?
What are you talking about?
The Chris Pratt. What is the Chris Pratt second one? Domination?
No, Domination's the third one. I don't remember the second one.
It's Lost World, right? It's Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic World. Jurassic World. What is something?
I don't know.
What? We have Google right here.
Yeah. We all looking at it at the same time.
Trilogy.
God, what a waste of potential that trilogy was. I like the first one. The Domination was badass. I love that fucking dinosaur. But
that kind of actually
the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible movie.
Awful. So that point in that movie, originally they wanted to do human dinosaur clones. And they brought back that concept back for the sequel for Jurassic.
Human dinosaur hybrids?
Yeah, so they actually make a human clone in Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom. That little girl.
Yeah.
It's a clone from one of the girls from the original book, I believe. Or movie.
Does she have dinosaur DNA?
No, the scientist, one of the original scientists from the first movie, he's the grandfather of this little girl.
Yeah.
And her daughter died.
Hammond?
Yeah. Was it Hammond?
Hammond, yeah.
Yeah.
I got all the knowledge right over here.
It was Hammond's co-worker.
Hammond, it was Dr. Wu is the scientist.
Yeah, he's the creator of all of that shit.
Yeah.
Who was it then? It wasn't Hammond.
Hammond is the old man.
Older man, yeah, but it wasn't Hammond. There was someone else.
The scientist he uses is Dr. Wu.
Maybe I get it mixed up then.
Yeah.
I know
So,
it's not
but,
working.
this fucking dude made a clone of his daughter. Is that
Yeah.
why they created
the little
technology?
girl is the daughter. The little girl is the granddaughter of. It's his daughter's clone.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
I don't like
so they
that
brought
at
that
all.
concept back, and she comes back in the sequel. Don't further explain it at all, really.
Nah.
And she's
It's a
old
bad
now.
movie.
Dominion's terrible.
Yeah.
But the new world, the Jurassic World actually does like kind of do what the book was doing, because actually the raptors are more of like the most dangerous thing in this book.
Yeah.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex is like really powerful and everything,
Yeah,
and it's
but the
super
raptors are
scary.
so many of them.
But the raptors were like so much more dangerous in
Yeah.
the book.
Yeah, and
I fucking hated Jurassic World.
Also, I want to say that Jurassic Park, the very opening, fire. I really would. I don't know why they didn't do that for the actual movies. I don't know why Spielberg cut that part out, because it's
I probably couldn't shoot well.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
but other than that, me and Tay got in a little competition.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have been duking it out. You guys have been fucking
You want to explain it too?
gym partners.
Because
Without,
you're the one who sent me the message here.
I was playing with my fucking app. There was no like thought process about like, oh, I can do this. And literally, I was in my bathroom. I got the showers, messing with my watch.
is it you guys can like see each other's stats?
Yes.
And then like fucking fight it out.
So
Yeah.
there's if
cute.
you have an Apple Watch and then you know someone else with an Apple Watch, so it tracks you, all your calorie burnings and everything. And what Tay did was send me. You can
friend
add
invite.
friends
That's
in
trophy
the inside
support
of the,
too.
Yeah, there's like trophies, there's achievements and everything for like goals and stuff.
fucking
but
awesome.
you can add friends in it. Which
Little
Fitbit,
platters.
I just imagine like Tay sending you a message and like the only thing that shows up on your watch is "you a bitch?" question mark.
I think you can. Yeah, you can send messages through it. You have to have, I think, it's some kind of messaging thing for it, but
When I,
you can do that because you could just add random people. I
That's
think.
funny.
When I got off something today, it gave me like 3 notifications from you, like you unlock something or whatever.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So like when I do achievement, it's like because we're in a competition. So what it is like you add a friend and then you can add it. You can do a competition. So a 7-day competition with them.
Yeah.
You set a goal and then
Whoever hits it wins.
yeah. So then it's like it keeps you up to date with like when they're doing a workout and when they finish it, that you'll get a notification that they finished it.
The goal
and
is
then
to
how many?
surpass your rings.
That's
So
cool.
your ring set,
Yeah.
to surpass that somehow, and you get
Gotta
points.
break your limits.
Literally.
But I will say that like if you guys have to be on the same like calorie burning thing.
Yeah.
So initially when Tay added me, I was at 1,500 calorie burn,
I was
and
at
then Tay was only at 500.
No, I was at
And
300, then I moved to 500.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that like I had done more calories, but I was like in less points.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure those are lined up.
Interesting. That's fun.
But I have broken my freaking body doing this fucking competition.
You guys are
Me
in
and
the
Tay-
hyperbolic time
me-
chamber.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've ever talked about this like in like extent on the podcast about how competitive that me and Tay gets.
I don't know where it comes from. It just,
Yeah, you guys are two of the most fascinating friends I've ever had. Because like I'm friends with all three of you, but something between you guys is just so unspoken and like there. You guys like genuinely love each other, but you'll beat the shit out of each
Yeah.
other. Given that,
Oh, dude,
like
it's-
if you guys could fight and have it not like ruin the friendship, I guarantee you it would happen. There's
If you
something
give us
about
2
you guys.
boxing gloves right now, we would do it.
fight.
It's just like, you want to throw hands and then you have a drink.
With just a bloody nose and a black eye, we're sitting here like, all right, that was good.
It's like fucking anime characters
We're like-
over here.
That was good. All right.
Goku and Vegeta over here. Fucking
It really was. Well, so when me and Tate took martial arts, that's when it really came out.
yeah.
It was insane. I was like, we were really doing
I
like a
never
whole.
get strong. Like, do you guys practice?
We were like outside, like
it's such an improvement.
I know. Me and Tate kept fighting like each other, like outside of school. We kept sparring.
Fucking throwing roundhouse kicks and
And I know we told this once, but like we were literally outside in the forest fighting each other, doing Brazilian, or it was like hand to hand, and then we moved to like Brazil, or we're doing mixed
Brazilian
martial arts.
jiu-jitsu. Yeah. That is the time that one of you like throws out a Kamehameha and like unlocks
He
it.
got poison ivy.
Yeah, I go rolling around and fucking. I had it all over my body.
Jesus Christ.
But it was, dude, this one little area behind our
Yeah.
apartment that we
It
used
was
to live
someone's
in.
backyard, I think. Because you look forward that way. It was someone's big white house.
Dude, it was it was like a meadow. It was like a perfect green meadow.
Yeah,
it was the ultimate place to train.
Hidden tiger, crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
It did look like
leaves are flowing.
It did 100%. Actually, Garrett has a photo of me standing in it on his Instagram.
I remember this photo.
Yeah. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
Can you find that photo?
Yeah, I can.
No, not now, but send it to me. Put it in the fucking show.
I remember seeing that photo.
Yeah.
That's
so yeah, that was that is like our unhealthy competition. And then there's one time that we did spar, and it was like it was a whole show for the class. Everyone was like, holy fuck.
That's fucking awesome.
Because me and because it was like we're standing on a mat and we had to push each other off the mat. And me and Tay were like, we're like going.
I don't know why, but in my head
I
canon,
cut you by mistake. Or someone cut me.
in my head canon of this situation, like Tay is absolutely Vegeta. And, like,
it is. It is 100% like that.
Because now when he
I just see him talking shit in the back.
When he sent me that message earlier this week, I honestly, be honest with you, pissed me off. I didn't like that at all. Did not like that at all.
What did you send him?
What was it?
What did he say?
Oh, I beat him the first day that we did the scoring.
Yeah.
I beat him, and then I put like Kanye West, like Touch the Sky as the background.
That felt personal, Bryan. It did.
I was like, this might be a perfect song to send.
It was personal.
It's like, I thank God, I'm so blessed.
Fire was in my eyes. And Breaking Bad scene, he found out, he's like, you know what? Fuck, I am Baltimore, like Breaking Bad. That was me.
They went Eisenberg.
I went Heisenberg. Like, bet. The next day, was that Perk Angle gift. I was thinking about this all damn day at work. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Dude, I love Perk Angle. Is so funny, dude.
Dude, I was hyped. Getting my mind. I like to, when I go to the gym, like jokes aside, I like prepare my mind a bit too.
That makes sense.
All fucking day,
dude. When I sent him that, Tay sent him back me like a response message. And he was like, I didn't like that at all. And like you could hear in his voice, he was like, I'm gonna beat him.
Badly.
I am going to kick his fucking ass.
It is dead quiet in my apartment. I cannot breathe. I'm fucking standing over my kitchen. I'm like,
this motherfucker here.
That was my favorite thing about that is like we know the energy that is behind all the Instagram stories that Tay posts about it, but he tries to play it off like so cool. Like he posted one, like I think it was the second day that you guys were doing this, and he just posted a selfie of himself sweating and then just said on your left.
Captain America reference.
And I'm watching both of you guys' stories.
It is so, I know it's got to be so entertaining for everybody.
I'm watching Tay's story and he's like talking shit on you, and then you repost his story of him talking shit on you, and then you talk shit on him, and then it just keeps going.
It's a whole storyline.
We can dig these back up because I save all my stories. I can make this a little video.
That's so funny. I love it. You guys are cute.
I told them that day though, this shit helps though. Like
you guys really genuinely I've gotten me to the desire of like wanting to join you again because it looks like so much fun.
Shit, 3 people told me that like they want to
because I see you guys like breaking each other's like ass about it and like just
breaking his ass about it.
Rip his ass.
Don't know why I said that.
But no, like it's competitive, but we also like helping each other out too.
Yeah, it's like it really goes a long way. It's because we can't work out at the same time because we were on different schedules. Yeah. But this helps so much more. Yeah. It's like
the energy's still there.
But let me tell you what he did. Yeah. Let me tell you why he called me the other night.
No. All
right. Everyone gather around. I want to detail this crazy ass man, dude. So I'm making dinner, right? This is how serious our competition was getting. I'm making dinner. And I get a phone call from Tay, and I'm like,
a fucking phone call.
Yeah, he calls me, and I'm like, what's he calling me? It's like 8:00 at night. I'm like trying to make chicken parm. And he's like, I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like,
what are you doing?
He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm making dinner. What do you mean? He's like, take your watch off. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I see you. He was watching my calorie burn.
Yes, I
would burn 6 calories.
I'm like, I'm going home. I'm like, okay, he's at like what 10:20 I think. Then I'm like,
he's Batmaning me. He was background searching
me. It's like 10:61. And I called Jordan. What are you doing? And he's like, he's like, you at the gym? I'm like, no, I thought he was lying to me. I literally, Bryan, I swear to God, I left the gym. I'm like, I'm going back.
I'm gonna go find this man.
Yeah, no, I'm going back to the gym.
That's so funny.
And do it all over again. That's how serious it was. But that first night, I'm gonna be honest with you, hated that first night. Hated that first night. He exposed me to everyone that I lost. And I want to play fair.
You posted it.
Yeah, I want to be fair here.
You posted first, and I was like, oh, I guess he wants me to post my results.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
And then that's when I put the Touch the Sky song on it.
That's awesome. No, you guys are doing great.
I did fantastic today. It was like fucking breeze today.
I went hard. I went too hard, though, the third
your
day.
little leggings?
I blew out both my legs.
Yeah.
I did a leg day, and then I was like, because Tate I have to give you respect. He burnt 1,700 calories.
That's crazy.
That is
How
an
long did that take
insane
you?
amount.
I feel like that's like at least 2 hours.
No, like an hour or some change.
What?
Yeah. You know why? Because my legs was on fire that day.
Oh, was you burned?
I did back squat maybe day before.
So you were like kind of charged up anyway.
No,
You burn more calories because your legs are tired.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's what it was. I'm pushing myself harder because I'm already fucking exhausted. Well, not exhausted, but sore down there. That's what you're supposed to do, apparently.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That triggers more calorie burning because you don't have enough energy reserves in your muscles to.
So then it's
like,
actually
keep
kind
going.
of bad because then you're burning off muscle.
No, you're not burning muscle. You're just your body goes like, oh shit, we need energy.
Well, if you don't have any fat buildup or any like calories to burn out, then it starts eating into muscle.
Yeah, but your body is drawing fat and calories from other reserves.
I could have stayed
like, moving
It
around.
really depends. If you're gassed out, sometimes then you're eating your muscle.
I wasn't gassed out though. It's just my legs were sore.
Just
Yeah.
But you burn 1,700 calories, and I'm like, motherfucker. I was like, how am I gonna? I was like, God damn it! I have to like really catch up today. So I do legs, right? I work the shit on my legs. I do a really good leg workout, Bargillian splits, all the fucking thing. Do all of those. And by the way, my God, there's too many people at the gym. I cannot get shit done.
Bro.
I didn't leave the gym till like 11 o'clock that night.
I called him. It was a Tuesday. I was genuinely pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I walked in. I'm like, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
Second leg day that happened to me.
People are just hogging the equipment.
Hogging the shit up. And
There's like 4 people on
What's
the
like
squat rack.
before what is the correct etiquette?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you not hog a piece of equipment?
If you are in a group of like doing on the squat rack, this is how you do it. One person goes down, does their reps. Second person comes in, does their reps. Other person comes in, does their reps.
So by the time that the last person is done, the first person is doing their second rep.
People stand there and they'll sit there and talk.
Yeah.
They're resting. They do not know how to do that. That's the thing about when you work out with a group of people, you're constantly cycling out like that to keep you more charged up
Engaged.
and everything.
Yeah. That some people
you don't hang out. When you're by yourself, you look at your phone because you need a slight rest.
Yeah.
No, that's some people that say they go to the bench to back squat. They're back squatting right now. They also take like 3 sets of dumbbells with them.
Yeah,
like, what
I can't
the fuck, bro? Like you're not using those.
Yeah.
Let me use those.
I feel like we should all like you guys should be like really aggro and just take them back. Like while they're using them, just take the dumbbells back and put them back in the rack.
There's some people they take a lot of
off.
advantage of like working out.
Yeah.
There's this guy, the one at Whitehall, he does that shit a lot.
Yeah.
The white guy, he's fucking aggravating to deal with.
I see a lot of people do it, dude. It irritates me because I'm like,
Can you tell the gym staff about it?
you probably can.
Gym topics has been really controversial this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How so?
I want to talk about it. It's kind of go to the sexism.
Gotcha.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
the TikTok thing about like girls getting filmed,
Yeah.
and then they're using some guy walking behind them as like a.
That's not okay. I appreciate what you're saying.
No.
That's not what I was talking about at all.
No, that's what he was talking about.
Also, the New Year, Near Me people too. It's
No, fucking
more present than
but this is
ever,
a
though.
ongoing.
It seems worse this year.
I think it's like gym
Probably
etiquette
post-COVID,
or not etiquette, but gym culture is kind of making a resurgence since like the 80s. I think people are really getting into fitness.
This is good.
Yeah.
But also,
But it's I need to go to a smaller gym or I need to go to a private gym or something like that.
When I was going to the gym, I did it for like three more weeks after I stopped doing it with you guys, and I went like at 2 a.m.
I went 5:30 in the morning. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was still
early is good. Yeah,
It was about like low medium level. It was fine. It was tolerable.
Yeah.
But after work hours, worst time to go.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
go worse.
'cause
6
everyone's
o'clock
there.
is.
Yeah, it was there.
There was one time I went and all the treadmills were like full, and I literally stood there and I went, "What the fuck?" Like out loud by myself. I was like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
I was cussing on the headphones when I was talking to you that day loudly. I was pissed. They were clearly aware of that. I hate when that happens too because it gets hotter in there.
Yeah, dude. Did you see the windows start fogging up?
It gets hot in there because everyone's body.
But where was we at about the story?
It was at the dumbbells and then the people squatting. What's a good gym etiquette?
I was like switching in and out, but where was that in the competition?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I called you.
So Tay calls me. Oh, he's talking. So he calls me. He saw I was burning 6 calories. Like, take your watch off, and I'm like, okay. So I had to take my watch off.
Like, look at him.
I was trying, but I used my watch to like count like the time, so I can like for like.
He's just like perched on your balcony, just looking at you.
Dude, I was getting I was like, this is the future. Tay was tracking me. He was literally I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, I can tell when he's moving or some shit.
That's hilarious.
He can't. So when you're in competition like that, you get notifications, or you can go check them. You can be like, how many calories? Why'd you burn 70 calories an hour ago?
What are you doing?
Where are you at?
You like burned like 120 calories in like an hour. It's like somebody was fucking today.
Yeah, you really can. You can if you learn the graph.
By the end of the night, I'm gonna burn 1,000 today.
That's crazy.
I don't know what I'm at right now.
640.
You guys just burn calories by like just hanging
the
out.
more you work out, the more easier to burn calories.
That's crazy.
What is it? I forget the state, but you turn into your body into a fat burning state, so you're always hot.
Interesting.
So I burned like a total like maybe 6,000 calories this week.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
that's cool as shit.
But I feel so much better too.
So Tay, I think you're gonna win because tomorrow's my rest day. And
tomorrow's my rest day too.
You're at 2189 right now. I'm at 2031 points.
And I go to work Sunday and I walk a lot too.
So you have a leg up on me on that because you work at Amazon, so you get to move around a lot. I sit down and stand up just constantly.
Crockett's gonna call you at work. Take your fucking watch off.
You want me to? Well.
Yeah, you burned 700 calories. You did 2 workouts today. You burned 700 calories, and I did only core strength. I was so my legs are fucked up. I remember where I was at in the story. Mm-hmm. So I did leg day, and then I did a really intense leg day, and then I'm like, well, I got to get my calorie burns in today so I can beat Tay. So I got on the treadmill, and when I get on the treadmill, I'm doing 15% incline. That's almost vertical.
Max,
yeah. Well, no, it is the max, and then I run slightly on it. So it's like...
So you're running a lot of intensity, but not a lot of speed?
Yeah, so my calf muscles are cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, they are 2 chicken fillets getting breaded, throw it in the pan, fried up, throw it into the oven with some mozzarella and some fucking marinara sauce. Chicken. Dude, my legs were destroyed.
Yeah.
And my my right leg calf muscle, the next day I slept in, and I was going to get up, and then I just felt my leg like jolt.
Like Cowican.
And I got one of those cramps where you can see the muscles.
I hate those.
They look like a bunch of worms in my leg.
That's the fucking worst.
The cramp lasted for like 10 minutes.
You get up, you like, I do that a lot.
Yeah. You make that you sit on the edge and be like, yeah. You let your fat gut hang over your belly.
You wake up like you just got punched halfway across the state.
But when that shit heals up, you come back strong as fuck.
Dude, so that happened to me. The weirdest time that I've experienced that, I worked on a television show called Military Makeover. I was a production assistant, and it was my job to like set up the tents and like move all the piece of equipment. All of the shit weighs like 60 plus pounds. And I was doing that every single day for like 2 weeks in a row. And they gave us an off day on like one Saturday. They did it for 7 days. They gave us an off day. And I was like so fucking tired on that Friday. And I slept for like 12 hours on that Saturday. And I swear to you, I woke up on the Sunday like stronger than I was before I went to sleep. Like I felt that difference. And like I lifted the same heavy thing that I was like such a pain in the ass to lift on Friday. And I lifted it on Sunday. And it's so easy.
Just
so
pure game.
Dude, yesterday I was like, out of it. And I look at my phone every morning, and it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And Jordan sending me an Instagram message like, I should go back to bed. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking asleep.
Wait, no, you thought I was talking to you?
Yeah.
No, I said I'm going back to bed.
Oh, shit.
Because I woke up, I was tired as hell, and I'm like, I'm going back to sleep.
You tagged me in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's my calorie count for that day. Because I got to the gym before you.
Oh,
so I posted my results.
When I'm going to bed.
Huh?
Yeah, because I was tired when I went to the gym, and I'm like,
so Tate took that as
an so like, oh shit.
You thought I said go back to bed.
Yeah, some shit. Like, oh my god,
that's funny. I should have said that.
I like that a little bit.
That was yesterday. I burned like 1,000 something calories.
Because I was like, I knew you were gonna beat me that day. Because I'm like, I'm not.
Are you doing when you burn calories? Are you doing like weights alongside cardio, or are you just like burning them through cardio?
cardio I usually burn around like probably like 500.
Okay. Because I've never burned more than like 200 doing cardio.
Oh really?
Yeah. But I'm slow and I was doing it like very.
I did 40 minutes today nonstop.
Yeah. That's crazy.
When I do cardio nonstop, I do like every 5 minutes I take a sip of my water.
That's cute.
Keep going. Today I did 40 minutes. You probably saw my achievement. Longest time I just ran pure. Was not tired at all. I could do an hour.
That's crazy.
But I didn't.
I used to go do an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did an hour with you. Like that shit. That's when I was working out with you. That's what I used to do.
Yeah, I never get you back in there. I just do 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The watch has it set, but you can go over that time. Mm-hmm. But before that, I'll just run 30 minutes.
You know, the thing I hate about the treadmills at the gym is like after an hour, it shuts down.
Oh, really?
You got to turn it off and turn it back on. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've had to do that. I was like, I've ran it. I was like, I outran the treadmill. They're like, all right, slow down. I'm like, no, off, on. All right, I'm a new person. Let's go. And then another 20, 25 minutes. Because that was when, before I started lifting weights again, I was readjusting my body to the gym. So I was running. And then I got really good at it, and then I was able to do really intense, long runs.
Yeah,
I loved it because you just pour.
I used to sweat so much doing tennis.
I love that.
You know what? Like when I saw you guys talk about that, I was just like, these guys are fucking freaks.
We were posting those sweaty pictures.
It's like, oh, I love sweating. And then I remember like when I used to play tennis, I would be drenched.
I love that's the feeling you feel tough.
Love it.
You feel like an animal.
Yeah, I felt
I feel like I sweated out everything in my body.
Yeah.
But everything, so like there's no sugar, there's no salt in my body left.
You are doing that. It's coming out your fucking body and shit. It feels so good doing that.
I remember like one time I played tennis. I think it was with you. We played tennis for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And like we like closed out the park. And like by the time that me and Crockett were done, we were both like steaming.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It felt great.
Shit.
We should play tennis again.
Yeah,
I love playing
I
tennis.
join you to be fitness. When spring and summer hits, I'm gonna be on point.
Yeah,
I can't
kill
wait,
it.
dude.
Do you remember my ankle was fucked up too, and I was still out there playing tennis. I love tennis, dude.
We played for a long ass time.
We gotta do more physical things outside, dude.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We do. Let's play
I want
Ultimate
to record
Frisbee.
you guys. Ultimate Frisbee sounds fun as shit.
I love Ultimate
I've
Frisbee.
been wanting to do football since AI days.
Yeah.
I
don't like football.
Dude, like a good dude. Ultimate Frisbee, man. It's like perfect, dude. You can be run, you can be super active, and you can be still as fuck as you want to.
I don't like football because I'm scared of the ball. Really? It's like, like I see something flying through the air. My instinct is never, I want to catch it.
Like Jordan, but none of the animation kids was active. Like, God, I always grew up being the active kid and shit. Like,
Ethan was active.
I used to be outside a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then like I did an Amazon run today. It was an Amazon driver shift. It was 10 hours. And you have to get out of your car pretty on and often, and like you have to walk. In total, you probably walk like maybe like a mile between all your stops. And I realized how much I did not walk as a video editor. I was constantly sat down.
Rushing on
and it's just like, and now like my legs hurt right now. And I didn't walk anything abnormal. I just realized how much I didn't walk.
I wonder how much of a chef will handle Amazon driving.
What?
They always...
Always moving.
Yeah, always moving. Like a chef.
Oh, probably pretty well.
They'll probably handle it.
They're used to just not. Chefs are like, they get put through it, dude. I mean, it's like
it's a really physically demanding job. It's super hot.
Like 100 degrees in there, and you're running around like crazy, and you're stressed out as fuck.
This is a podcast about nerds. So
it is
fitness shit. So
that's it.
What are you talking about?
We're alienating our fucking audience.
We don't like this shit. Turn off.
Dude, this
Suddenly
is crazy.
we turn into the Joe Rogan podcast.
This is crazy because we're still in housekeeping.
Hey, you're rolling me for a month.
I want to try. Oh, dude, I want to get my hands on some elk so bad. I actually have some fresh cow. I have some good cow in my fridge.
Some good cow?
Yeah, my dad raised it.
Just beef?
Yeah.
What are you calling a cow?
What?
What are you calling a cow?
Because it was a cow.
It's beef.
Yeah.
It's dead. It's beef.
I got a cow.
It's beef.
No, it's like a cut up cow. It's a whole head.
Yeah, it's beef.
You ever seen Catch and Cook Cows?
Yeah.
What?
You seen those videos?
What is it?
Catch and Cook Cows.
Catching
cows.
Is it exactly how I imagine it? Just like a steak out in the field?
Yeah, it's so fake because you can't catch a cow.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like catch and cook chickens.
I get you mean. Yeah. Catch. Just kill a cow in the wild and start cooking it up. Do you know what field dressing is?
No.
That is so when you go hunt a deer and you field dress it, you shoot it and then you cut it up out there in the wild.
Yeah.
So you cut off you gut the meat out and just take the meat with you because if the deer's too big, you can't carry it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good talk.
What is this show?
So
Dude, the markers feature on YouTube is my favorite thing ever because I would just go on the timeline 50 minutes in and I just go like topic starts here. It's marketing.
It used to be for subscribers. They changed it now, so it's for everybody now.
Yeah.
It used to be for like bigger YouTubers and all that shit.
It's a good feature.
it is a good feature. Yeah. I got the DualSense Edge.
You did?
Did you?
Yeah.
How do you feel spending $200 on another controller?
Oh, it's worth it.
You did?
I fucking dude, yeah, because I love my Xbox Elite controller so much that when I saw PlayStation coming up with their own one, I was like, yes, please, because I play my Xbox Elite on my PC and I can't use it on my PlayStation, obviously.
Yeah.
But when PlayStation said that they announced that they were going to make one, I was like, pre-order that thing easily. The hair triggers and the weight, it's like I need the hair triggers so bad.
I know that there is a difference. My brain will not let me notice the difference.
You would notice it immediately.
I feel like I would notice it and I would gaslight myself to not notice it because I don't want to justify spending $200 on a controller.
I've never been the controller guy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's like a keyboard, the Dominican keyboard, right? It's like that.
It's like there's a lot of functionality with it. There you can change buttons, change button layouts. This one you can change out the joysticks really easily.
It's a more customizable
on the
experience.
Xbox Elite one, you can only change out the thumbs. This one, you yank out the whole stick.
Yeah.
So if your controller gets
it's modular.
yeah, so if you get drift in that controller, you can just take it out yourself and replace it with another one.
Replace another. It's a cool concept. It's a really cool concept.
It's good. It has I love this feature is it has textured grip on the triggers.
Interesting.
So that feels amazing. And slightly, I don't know if this is like. I don't know if it's just in my mind, but it feels like it has better rumble than my other controller.
Probably does.
Because of new controllers.
Yeah, it probably does.
Probably wears down over time, though.
But it's good. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm I've been playing Dead Space with it. Dead Space came out today. So you guys are picking up Dead Space.
Oh, yeah. Did you play a significant amount of it?
I played a good amount. I played about 2 or 3 hours of it.
Transition.
It is yeah. We're professionals.
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's good. It's not.
Did you play the original?
I played Dead Space 2 a little bit, and then I played all the way through Dead Space 3. I never played the original.
The original Dead Space is right now. It doesn't feel that way right now because it's antiquated. But when I played the original Dead Space, I felt genuinely terrified at the game. It was like one of the scariest games that I played.
See,
when I was younger.
I don't know if it's just me or just the way I play it, but I don't find it scary at all.
I feel like it's a survival horror.
Yeah.
So like, do you find Resident Evil 2 scary?
Yeah, because Resident Evil 2 was really scary.
Interesting.
But I think that's because it's like you had to stop and like shoot, and then like just the way the way this game builds up tension is like you don't know where the necromorphs were coming from, and then sometimes they overwhelm you. I think the best way that they do it is like you have to shoot off the limbs, so you're trying to sit there and try to do an accurate shot, and this thing is just bolting towards you.
Yeah.
So that's where it can kind of get more like stressful, but jump scares wise and everything, I think I've seen so many games now that do it just probably better now. I'm not trying to. I'm not downplaying this game at all. This game is good and it is a scary game, but me personally, I've just seen it before.
Dead Space is also one of those games that like gets scarier the more that you play because they keep introducing like newer enemies, and like the scare factor of the game for me doesn't come from the story, but it comes from like the gameplay. Like the gameplay in that
stress-inducing, yeah.
Yeah, the gameplay in Dead Space is scary, and the ambience is really scary.
Does that tool ever like run out of energy and stuff?
Yeah. You constantly run out of ammo. It's a survival horror.
Yeah, he's like an engineer, right?
Yeah, he's an engineer. I'm talking about this in terms of like the original Dead Space. I haven't played the remake yet, but in the original Dead Space, I felt like more of the horror came from like the combat situations that you were put in, more than the story.
Yeah, it's definitely more like that.
Yeah. So is it like more like a, how can I put it? It's like a Resident
Evil.
Yeah, it's like management.
No, I mean like what's technical wise? Like is it like a new coat of paint? Or is it like two?
Oh, it's like it's like a full remake.
No, they did that. Yeah, they gave it
full-fledged.
They gave it the Resident Evil 2 treatment. So like they took the game and they rebuilt it from the ground up.
That's
the base code still there and all that shit?
No, it's brand new code, brand new engine, but they recreated the game design and like the story. But it's like it's essentially like It's Final Fantasy VII versus Final Fantasy Remake.
Gotcha.
Like it's the same game, but it's the way that the game runs is completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game looks great, by the way. It looks amazing.
The screenshots from months ago looks gorgeous. I can imagine they're like real.
The lighting engine on that game is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Blood and guts and everything. And then the DualSense the way that feels is a great. Dude.
I fucking hate the DualSense
What
feature. I don't. It's not
You
that
don't
I
have a
hate
PS5. What are you talking about?
I have a PS5, but I use your PS5.
Well, you play on PC with the PS5, right?
Yeah, best controller ever.
You can't use it.
You can't use the haptic feedbacks.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you can. They not.
they're not. They don't work the same way as.
Gotcha.
There's like very few games that can do it.
Because you really don't get the full feature out unless it's like PS5 exclusive games.
I began turning vibration off on all my controllers.
A lot of people do that. I'm like,
I fucking hate
people
it.
that can play competitively does that.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
I don't. I play COD with the HeadKanon or whatever.
People who play
but
professionally.
competitively.
Like professionally.
You're not playing competitively, Tate.
Nerd.
Yeah, you're right. So that's good. So Dead Space is good.
Dead Space is good, yeah. It's a lot more. It's fun. I just don't think it's scary, but I'm really enjoying my time with it.
I hope that it scares you a little bit more.
I do think though that the Callisto Protocol atmosphere is a lot more terrifying.
Yeah.
It's a lot like more slow.
Is that probably?
I feel like Dead Space is a lot more action geared because you move fast.
Mm-hmm.
You move really fast
It's the
because you're supposed to handle multiple 4 or 5 things.
Yeah.
So you have to be moving around constantly.
That's an interesting change because in the original I'll let you finish your thought in a second. But in the original Dead Space, you moved really slow.
This one, it's way geared up because I'm very
because in the original Dead Space, the gameplay made you feel like you were wearing big clunky space engineer armor.
When you stomp down or when you swing, it does. Mm-hmm. But when you're moving around with your gun and everything, I think they need to slow that down a little bit. Yeah, just to kind of make me a little bit more tense.
How is it? Because these games literally came a month apart.
Yeah.
What is that like?
Glenn Scoville winning on both fronts, really.
No, Glenn Scoville had nothing to do with the...
No, I mean just...
Oh, I mean, he created it.
I mean games overall, just...
Talking about the remake.
Like the remake and the Callisto... Like when you mentioned you experienced it before...
He had to get that Callisto Protocol out before Dead Space Remake came out.
I don't think that's true.
No, it is because he had to get that out because they were building a spiritual successor to Dead Space.
Mm-hmm. Who owns Callisto Protocol?
Glenn Schofield, because Glenn Schofield from Sledgehammer.
Who?
Sledgehammer, his studio.
Yes.
COD studio?
Yeah.
Oh wow, they did that.
They did World War II.
Yeah.
But he left EA and he went and made Sledgehammer. And then they did a contract with Call of Duty. I think Glenn had been doing a couple Call of Duties.
Yeah,
he'd been consulting on a bunch of Call of Duties.
I think they did one of the Black Ops.
Yeah, they did.
I think Black Ops 2.
They did the first. What's that new?
Advanced Warfare.
What's the one Kevin Spacey?
Advanced Warfare.
Sledgehammer Studios.
Yeah.
That's when they first got introduced.
So they did that, but so now they went and just made their own game, and Glenn wanted to make a Dead Space,
spiritual
successor, essentially. But EA was already working on a spiritual or a
which he
remake.
Didn't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they found out they were doing that, he was like, "Well, we have to obviously get this game out before our."
Where did you get this information from?
This was what's it through Twitter or something like that?
Okay. Who was it? A reputable source on Twitter?
Yeah. It was through gaming outlets.
Okay. Because every time I hear something like that, I'm just like, nobody knows.
He's the director.
Reliable sources.
Protocol and all that shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glenn has a really great imagination and he's a really great director. Mm-hmm. So
he makes the feeling of his games are good.
Yeah.
My one hang up with the Callisto Protocol was just the story was moving fast. Mm-hmm. But I think Dead Space also story moves.
The Dead Space and the story and the pace of Dead Space and Callisto Protocols are similarly paced.
Yeah.
Because Dead Space, you play 3 hours and then shit just goes wild.
Well, Dead Space is immediate. It's maybe the first 3 minutes of the game, I'm you're throwing in there. I'm what the hell? But
oh, it's a 360 era game. That's why probably.
Yeah.
But it was in that space, you get thrown in there, but it's you play 2.5 hours in, maybe 3 hours in, and then something happens, and then suddenly everything is on fucking
sounds
speed.
That's how what's name was. Order 1886. It was slow as fuck for a while till mid game. Oh, it got more.
Yeah.
That's when the game actually got good.
Which game were you talking about?
Order 1886.
No one. This is
I know that game.
This was supposed to be the next AAA game.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous too.
It looked good. Yeah.
Great.
But it was
quick time.
It was like Gears of War a bit. Mechanic.
It was a cover shooter.
It was a third shooter. Oh, nice.
But the game was fucking slow as shit till 2 hours, 3 hours in. Though fighting werewolves.
Then it picked up.
Yeah. But then it ends.
2
hours later, it ended. It's a short game.
Oh, you know what? I was not supposed to talk about Dead Space.
Why not?
Well, not. Well, I guess we're pretty much past.
We went.
Yeah, we're in.
Speaking of dead, Uncharted.
So wait. So Dead Space remake is sitting at an 89 on Metacritic.
89.
Nice.
Yeah,
89.
And then
that's pretty good.
So it's this game came out 2007. So
What an odd choice.
Did you guys did it need a remake?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's odd.
Yeah.
What the fuck is my Crisis remake? It's EA, right?
Crisis?
Yeah, I brought that trilogy again.
Crisis Core? No, not Crisis Core. Crisis, the series.
Yeah.
I think it did need a remake. If you go back and play the original game, it's almost unplayable.
Anita?
Crisis. Dead Space.
Oh, okay.
Dead Space. Dead Space. It feels so clunky and so awkward, and it's like just like a 360 game. I definitely think that they could have done with a remaster, but I think that it wouldn't have helped the game. I think a remake is.
Anything Crisis got a remake, or not a remake, but a remaster.
I bought a remaster like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm talking about Dead Space.
Yeah.
Oh, Dead Space.
Yeah, I'm talking about Dead Space. You think Dead Space needed a remake? I feel like no game needs a remake.
Yeah, it does.
But some remakes are nice.
Mario 64 remake would be phenomenal.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Awful.
Some games, I mean, when they're not like easily accessible, and then there was like a couple bad mechanics that they could correct.
I actually think that the more accessible that a game remake is, the better the remake is going to be. So like Silent Hill 2 is getting a remake. I feel like that remake is going to fucking slap because Silent Hill 2 is such a beloved franchise and it's so easy to play it.
I'm not too confident in it.
This is entirely on top about remakes and all that shit.
You're never confident in anything that's a remake. You're very cynical about
what's the next remake
remakes.
coming up?
No, I was pretty confident in the Dead Space one.
No one talked about it though.
I did.
You did?
I talked about it a little bit. I was like, oh, this looks great.
Why are you not confident in the Silent Hill remake versus
it's because Blue Point. I don't know.
Didn't Blue Point do Demon Souls?
It's just like
Blue Point's fantastic. No,
Blue Point's a great
no. It's not Blue. It's not Blue Point.
It is Blue Point.
Blue Point's doing. I didn't know that myself.
I think so. Yeah,
it's a PlayStation studio.
We covered this. How do we not know this?
We didn't talk about this.
Blue Point's
yes, we did.
Blue Point's not doing.
We did the whole Silent Hill thing.
No, we did the Silent Hill thing. We didn't talk about the studio.
Yeah, we did.
Silent Hill 2.
There was something where I'm like, I don't feel too confident about it.
Yeah, Blue Point's not doing. They're doing the original game for PlayStation. PlayStation owns that studio.
Because they had made another game that was not so great.
Bluebird team.
Bluebird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. I don't like. It's not Blue Point.
Yeah, Blue Point's owned by PlayStation.
What did Bluebird do?
What do they do?
Bloomberg.
No, Blue.
They did the Medium.
The Medium.
And
the
Layers of
Medium.
Fear and the Blair Witch games.
The Blair Witch. That's what it was.
The Blair Witch was well received.
Was it?
Yeah, the Blair Witch.
I thought it got better.
No, it was well received. It's got a 7 out of 10 on Steam.
So it's good.
It's well received, yeah.
Well, I mean, they got something based off of something. It's not original concept.
The Medium came out. It's got a 9 out of 10. The last game that they did.
It's just me personally. I just have a bad feeling about it.
No, I think it's good.
Yeah, I think
I think it has something since Silent Hill 2 is already good. They got something to base off of. Just got newer tech.
And they're working with the original Japanese cast. The guy that did the music for Silent Hill 2 is doing the music for this one.
It's not original IP, so it should be straight.
I know what you mean. Though. I just like to question the cynicism of remakes.
No, I just
want to know what triggers it.
No, I just had a bad feeling about like the song. But like there's some needed and some not needed. Like Horizon, absolutely not needed.
It's not confirmed yet.
Well, we know about that. We definitely know about it, and they're definitely holding on to it now.
Well, The Last of Us was also like arguably. I think that there needs to be a certain threshold of play, like of time.
That game got 300 something % of sales after the show.
Yeah.
It just skyrocketed.
The show's pretty good.
So maybe that's why they were pushing it.
Yeah, that's why the game it defined its purpose now.
Yeah,
got like so many sales, but Horizon, I don't want it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I think that for me it has to do with accessibility. So like if your game is accessible in current gen, I don't think it needs a remake. But if a game is like on the 360 now it's, in my opinion, completely valid to remake anything that came out on the 360.
2 generations ago.
Because the lifespan of the 360 is like officially dead.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now a retro console. Like the 360 is now retro.
I don't like that at all.
I'm like, oh.
It is. PS2 is retro. The 360 is not that far away from it. Ugh. It's like it's the truth. And so like it's harder to find a working 360 now than it.
Mine still works.
Mine still, I think mine still works too. But now it's harder to find them. And so when it becomes harder to find the console and it becomes harder to play the games in the original hardware, then that for me is an argument for a remake because it's about accessibility.
Last time I went to GameStop, I like to look at the games sometimes. Yeah. I don't see 360 games or PS2 games around.
No, you're going to find them in secondhand stores a lot. Yeah.
That's odd.
All right, so what games would you like to see remake?
Already got my wish.
I got mine too, man.
Spyro.
I got 2 of my witches. I got Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
And I got
all right, but I mean, like, what else? What else would you like?
I'm a fucking slut.
Siphon Trilogy. I've been saying this for years. Siphon Trilogy remake and Legend Dragoon games remake.
I would actually fuck with a Parasite Eve remake. Parasite Eve is
that's been rumored for a very long time.
Yeah, I've heard rumors about what.
I was just thinking like you bringing up Spyro and stuff like Attack and Power Juju remake.
Activision owns it. That can be.
That would be so funny.
Does it? Yeah. What else do I want?
We got a Crash remake. I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, that's kind of kickstarted.
I'll go ahead and give him Jet Set Radio. Please give me a Jet Set.
Successor with it.
Yeah. What was it? What is the? I was trying to think of the name of it earlier.
I don't know. I think it's in development hell.
Yeah,
it really is.
There's a game that came out 2 days ago on the Game Pass. Hi-Fi Rush. It's not a Jet Set Radio. It's nothing even like.
It's
Jet Set
in that
Radio.
kind of like
but
that
it's
vein.
got that art style.
Yeah.
It's a rhythm game.
Because when I saw it, I'm like,
it's a rhythm game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah. When I saw it, I was like, what, Jet Set Radio? I was really looking at my.
Jet Set Radio.
But yeah, I would love nothing more than to get a Jet Set Radio remake.
You know, actually, you know what game I would like remade, and this is I would like to see Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
1 has been rumored for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
And it might, if it does, it'll be a PS5 exclusive for a while.
I buy a PS5.
Then it would come to
How would
PC.
you think they should do like over the like how they did Metal Gear Solid 5?
It'd be a full-fledged remake. 7.
I think that they should do it like they did 4.
Okay.
Like the same. It's like the technical mechanics of 4 with the graphical fidelity of like a PS5.
Of like a Fox engine.
Yeah.
I think they would do Fox engine. Because that engine is gorgeous and it's
great.
just sitting there.
Konami?
Yeah, that's the only problem is that Konami owns. It's not Kojima that owns it.
If Kojima was doing it, it would be the Destiny engine from Horizon engine because he uses the engine a lot. I can see that happening.
From which one? From Horizon?
The Kojima, his studio uses Horizon's engine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Even for Death Stranding?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because it's PlayStation owned property, so they got
that makes sense. That makes
use
sense.
their own thing.
Yeah, I feel like that engine would be great. The Metal Gear Solid with the engine almost the same engine that they use for Death Stranding would look incredible.
I would love that. I would love to get Metal because I've never played any of the earlier ones.
I didn't even have a get hype moment forever. Well, Wolverine, but Spyro hit on a personal level. Like I've been asking it for literally.
Yeah.
Didn't Spyro get a remake?
I'm saying that, but I want something like that again.
There's nothing that has the same impact as like Final Fantasy VII had for me.
I remember that
remake.
God,
yeah,
that was awesome.
And then Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Yeah,
also got
came out of nowhere too.
Came out of fucking nowhere. And I've been eating that shit up. Yeah. It's so good. It's
time
so
for Valentine's game to get a remake.
Yeah, dude. If they do Dirge of Cerberus, I'm just gonna suck Square Enix's dick all the time.
They actually milking the shit out of it, but we love it. Final Fantasy VII franchise,
dude. It's so good, and like Dirge of Cerberus was so unique. And then if they make Dissidia accessible to other game consoles, like more modern hardware, then fucking have my money. I'm a slave. I'm their bitch.
What else do I want?
What about Jet Set Radio? Anything else?
Jet Set Radio. What else would I want? Jet Set
Radio. Dude, I want to be honest. It's never gonna happen.
No.
The Godzilla trilogy remake.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, dude. Please, give me a new Godzilla. Give me a new
good one.
A new Godzilla game,
like a Godzilla Melee.
Oh fuck it! That game still holds up, by the way.
Gigabash, but better.
No, Gigabash.
No, not Gigabash. No, this was like a wrestling game, but it was Godzilla on a city scale.
Dude, this game from 2003 is so much better than Gigabash.
That shit is hard. Oh my god!
Awesome.
I played it, I emulated it, and then
you can say emulation.
You can say that. It's fine.
But I was playing it, and I was like, God, I did not remember how hard this game was.
It's hard.
It's like playing Budokai again.
Oh my dude, playing Mechagodzilla, dude will level your shit.
I would love a Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, that's actually I meant to bring that up earlier.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 remake.
3, not 2. 3 had every fucking body.
Give me a collection.
Just give me the trilogy.
What was the collection? Didn't they have a Budokai collection?
That was the last 360 game I brought.
Because it had a fire ass cover too. I remember that cover. It was like Super Saiyan 4, and then everything else was like he was in color, and everything else was like
black and
white.
white.
Yeah. Dude, give me that, but just a complete remake.
Yeah, I just want. Yeah.
But they don't make games.
What
like
a great remaster!
They made
that was awesome to have.
So they made the JoJo All-Star Battle remake game,
right?
I completely
the Battle of All-Star.
The JoJo All-Star Battle Royale. It's
Stardust?
a JoJo fighting game.
It's not Stardust.
No. Yeah. There's a few. There's Stardust Crusaders, which I think was like a PS3 game.
Yeah.
Then they did JoJo like Eyes Over Heaven. And then, so this is a JoJo All-Star Battle.
Japanese game titles are hilarious.
I think it's like something star.
Yeah, it's All-Star Battle.
All-Stars.
But so the JoJo's All-Star Battle was a PS3 game that got made for the PS3.
You know what's funny is
now
like,
this is a remake of that game.
Yeah, me and Tay whenever used to go to Devin's house and he'd be playing that game all the time.
It's a good game. It's a good.
I just had a memory. I remember Christmas, and I told my mom what a game I want. I had to write down a list. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm, dude, 2 or some shit. You know how stupid that name is.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta write it out. It's like
what the hell?
The longer it got, you're like, this is freaking stupid. Because you kept going. You're already like at the end of the page. You're like, God
damn it. Dude, so what did you ever play any of the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storms? What was your favorite one?
Of the Storm games?
Yeah. Why was it the first one?
Yeah.
Why was it the first
Clashing.
one? It's clashing.
And
the animation was insane.
They do sell animation, but I'm an OG though.
Yeah,
I played the original, not before
Ultimate Ninja.
Hell,
Ultimate Ninja. I played the shit out of Ultimate Ninja. Yeah. I played Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one that was the Shippuden one that fucking slapped. And you know what? I also played. I played Naruto Clash of the Ninja for the fucking GameCube and the Nintendo Wii. Yeah. And the Ultimate Ninja was
Rise of Ninja.
Rise of Ninja.
Broken Bonds.
Broken Bonds. Fucking slap. I spent
Look
all
at he's wearing a Naruto shirt right now.
I'm not even that big of a Naruto fan, but like, dude, Broken Bonds was one of the best Naruto games I
Which
ever
one
played.
you had to do the hand signs?
It was Rise of Ninja and Broken Bonds.
I wanted to play that one because I'm like, I did not know you could do that. Like, you actually had to weave the hand
It was a
signs.
360 exclusive.
360
Broken Bonds and Rise of Ninja.
Really?
And I have a copy of Broken Bonds somewhere in my house. If I find it, we should hook it up because that game fucks.
Ultimate Ninja was basically the Tenkaichi series for Naruto.
Yeah.
And it was exclusive to
But
360?
Ultimate Ninja was a platform fighter.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
So Naruto had an exclusive for
PS3 had a
every
Storm
console.
series.
Oh.
Yeah, Naruto had an exclusive for the GameCube, the Wii, the PS2, and the PS3.
Yeah, PS3 was a Storm
and then
series.
PS4 just continued.
I felt bad because Storm 4 was the first one I ever played. I'm like, these
really?
games are good. I was like, this is gas. Like,
So if you never played Ultimate Ninja Storm, and I own all of them for PC,
They're a good collection now, right?
Phenomenal game. Yeah, they're in a collection. Ultimate Ninja Storm is the most beautiful fighting game that I've ever played, the most engaging Naruto fighting game that I've ever played, and the most interesting, incredibly gorgeous animation.
You may not know this.
Yeah.
Storm 4 is one of our earliest videos on this channel.
Oh,
Really?
that's right.
Yeah, because it's me and Tay fighting each other for like 45 minutes.
That's so funny. Dude, because Ultimate Ninja Storm ended in the Sasuke and Naruto fight at on the mountains when they were kids.
Yeah.
And like using curse mark Sasuke in Ultimate Ninja Storm and getting that purple Chidori.
Yeah. And you're like, when is it going to happen in the anime? It never happens.
Never happens.
So the Storm games and the Ultimate Ninja series also exaggerate their moves. So Naruto used to do like a red Rasengan.
Yeah.
Using the Nine Tails. Pre-Shippuden.
Yeah.
Just before we even know
before
Shippuden.
anything
It was, they were like, the developers
OG
was like,
Naruto.
yeah, this would be gas. Like, we just throw this in
And
here.
they used to be doing shit like that. Or I remember when you can do, I think, Gamabunta Summon, you see the fourth Hokage.
Yeah.
Like, that's his father, isn't it? Way before Shippuden all this happened.
Way before it
shit.
revealed it.
Yeah.
Dude, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja had this really...
do you remember Naruto? It was the first 3D game they did for GameCube.
It was Naruto. It wasn't Clash of Ninja. It was... I know which one you're talking about.
That's
I played
the thing
it.
that came back to my memory.
This has been rumored that this game is getting a remake, right?
No, they're coming out with a Storm 6 or 5. What's the newest one? 5, 6?
Well, they did Road to Boruto.
Dude, what's the Naruto game that came out like in 2004 or 5? It was for PS2 GameCube.
It was...
It was 3D.
It was the Uzumaki Chronicles.
Yes.
Dude,
holy shit. I just came back to me.
Played the dog shit out of Uzumaki Chronicles and played the dog shit of Dragon Ball Z
Sagas. Yeah.
Holy shit, they were so good.
Wait.
Young to appreciate
No,
them.
Sagas is really bad.
I had a lot of fun.
I played Sagas a lot.
Yeah.
Sagas is actually a bad game.
Kids are showing our age, but I rented that game.
Me too.
Yeah,
I haven't played it since I was a kid. I haven't played it since I was
Yeah.
like maybe 13.
I remember
But I remember having a great time.
Because I remember it was like Goku flying in the air Super Saiyan 3. You got to find a Cyberman or some shit.
You always,
I got
you're
stuck
always fighting fucking
fighting
Cybermen.
It's one of the few games that I didn't like as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uzumaki Chronicles went fucking hard though.
I remember used to
Because that
get
was the
game
first Naruto
magazines.
Shippuden, right?
No, it was original Naruto.
It wasn't it wasn't it was Naruto. It was the first time I saw Naruto Shippuden, I think.
You only play as Naruto, Neji, Sasuke, and Lee or some shit.
Yeah,
You couldn't
dude.
play as everybody.
This would never happen, but Raging Blast.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Raging
you're right.
Blast 2.
No,
getting a
I'm in the
remake.
minority. I don't really care for this.
I don't like any the Raging Blast and the Battle of Gods, like that whole.
It got
fighting
worse
style.
since
Whoa,
that
whoa, whoa. Well,
series.
Raging Blast was the last of that.
The good games.
The good games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
before
I
they
agree.
switched over to
That
Raging
lock
Blast 2 was the
system.
last one before they went to Battle of the Gods.
Battle
Oh,
Z.
really?
That's when they started doing the lock-on
I
mechanic.
hate
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
shit
hate the
so
lock mechanic.
much. Battle
Because
Z.
they were trying to show off like giant scale fights
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
4-player battles. I did play Raging.
No, it was Battle of Z.
Yeah.
That's what the name
Yeah,
of it
Battle of
was.
Z.
That's when Beers first came out.
Yeah.
I remember playing the PSP Tenkaichi game too.
Oh yeah, that one fucked. That one fucked.
Yeah.
But when that I don't know if you guys played Xenoverse, but that fight between
Xenoverse, that's what I'm
beers.
thinking of, yeah.
So Battle Z was pre
Well, the prototype to Xenoverse,
right?
yeah.
It was pretty much like a
Basically.
kind of like entering
Proof of
you into
concept.
like this is how we're gonna start making our games. Now.
Remember Dragon Ball? They used the same character and assets for. It was a 360 game. It was really bad.
Burst Limit.
No, it's a Connect game. That was a PS3
yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, the Kinect game.
Dragon Ball. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, but
the
the-
controls sucked as Connect.
You would think, like, I thought, like, Star Wars. When I bought Star Wars for the Wii, I thought it was gonna be like like when I moved the thing, it was gonna work.
It's called Dragon Ball Z for Connect.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You got Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the cover, right?
No, it's got Gohan and Goku and Goten in the cover.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah.
That game was. Is it that game?
I think so. It's because it was this, right? This is what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous and shit.
But
it was-
the combat was dog shit.
yeah.
It just
For the
didn't work.
Kinect, Yeah. Burst Limit, one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z games.
That's one
Commercial-
where it's like
one of the
super
commercials,
flashy,
too.
right?
Pardon?
Yeah.
It's like
what?
it's like really flashy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on PS3 exclusive.
It was an Xbox 360
Oh,
actually.
it was?
a both. It was both.
Oh, okay.
So like it's the one Dragon Ball Z game where like if you punch somebody in the stomach, it like shows off
Yeah.
behind.
I remember
It
playing
like
this.
stretches their stomach out from their back.
Me and my cousin played that. He brought it over.
Dude, so good.
I remember the commercials for that though.
Yeah.
You should Google it. It's funny. Like everyone's saying, you seen the commercial before? It's like Kame, because of Goku, like that. Like everybody else doing their own thing, and they're just
Yeah.
saying Kame.
Dude, fucking great. Fucking
It's
great.
Burst Limit commercial.
I think I think I would take a Budokai Tenkaichi.
The trailer for it is what you want to say?
Commercial.
Yeah. Trailer. Same thing.
Commercial. They don't make.
No, it's not a trailer. It would be an advert commercial, yeah. They don't make them like they
Yeah.
used to anymore, don't
Yeah.
they?
This one?
Yeah.
The weights?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to
Yeah,
watch
I remember this. This show was awesome.
I remember watching this live. Kame.
So we're watching this trailer.
Kame.
Dude, so good.
You remember this?
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
It was a great advert. Cheap ass astronaut outfit.
God, this is a throwback. Oh God. Me at the gym? Oh my God.
Hell
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
God, I miss them looking like this.
nothing will ever go harder than Goku going like wide-eyed rage. Dude, it was so good.
I missed it when they were actual fighters, not
Yeah.
MMOs or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, when they were like a fighting game.
And I love 3D fighters for Dragon Ball Z. A lot of them were like bad mechanically.
They're probably aged terribly now,
Yeah.
but they were fun back then.
The Dragon Ball Z will forever have some of the best music I've ever seen. Anyway, yeah, that was it. I would love a Burst Limit remake or like a Tenkaichi remake, but they have to look like that. They have to look cel shaded. They
Yeah.
have to look kind of goofy.
Dude, give me Kakarot. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot with
But
just like
the Tenkaichi assets.
Tenkaichi.
Yeah.
No, that's one of the game where I had Dragon Ball Z game fatigue because like play the story. We know the story.
Yeah.
20
I played it
fucking
too, and the
times,
cutscenes are really gorgeous. But
Yeah.
That's the
it's
best
hard
part
to
about
get
that
through.
game is like just watching them
Because it was
cutscenes.
Cyber Connect, right?
Because there was a
It's a
Hello
Storm
Kitty
Gods,
like girlfriend meme that I posted, and it was like Trunks fighting 17 and 18, and I'm like, holy crap, this game looks amazing.
It looks fucking great.
I have it on PC. It does look,
It looks amazing, yeah.
but
I was
it's a
reading.
grind. It's a fucking grindy
Yeah.
game, and it's boring. Oh, it's like you fly around. You're like,
It's like the fights themselves are fun, but everything between the fights is like really that's a drag.
they're it's also hard.
You know, Legacy
It's
of Goku
really
games?
hard.
What?
The Legacy of Goku
Yeah,
games.
the
The Game Boy games.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Chrono Trigger clones.
Same artist.
I remember I was confused as hell running
Me too.
Because I'm like, I do not know what is a rock or is it like is a monster? What was happening?
Some shit.
It's fucking great.
You throw a blast and you're like, I don't have any more energy. I don't know how to get more energy.
You know what? I'm gonna add one to my list. It's going to be Ocarina of Time. I want like a Switch, like Breath of the Wild style, like Ocarina of Time. Not the gameplay, just like the graphic. I want the graphic fidelity.
They don't 3DS.
Yeah, it's not the same. I don't like. I like the 3DS, but it's like I'm too old.
Did you want one
that.
for the Switch?
I wanted like a really high fidelity remake of Ocarina of Time.
It's been in my mind for a while, like a hot take, but I don't want a Breath of the Wild 2. I want another 3D Zelda game.
3D Zelda game.
Yeah.
See, I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I agree with you because the formula is like so much different. But I want a Twilight Princess remake will also go hard.
They did. No, they did.
They reported it. They remastered it for the Wii U.
And it brought to the Switch.
And no, it's not on the Switch. Just on the Wii U.
Dude, I could 100% see in Ubisoft doing Far Cry 3 remake.
Why
I could
3?
100. Because 3 was the most popular one.
That's
of
the
the
one they got on the
series.
cover, the beach.
Yeah, that was
with
like.
Boss.
I remember when I played that, I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking gas!"
Fuck, I want a Bad Company 2 remake, even though they're gonna ruin
Which one?
But
Yeah, dude, I would love a Bad Company too.
Bad Company 2.
Yeah, dude, Bad Company 2 would be great.
Still, honestly, the best.
Or just
one
bad.
to
Well,
play
they have to do
is-
Bad Company, and then if
Do a
that does well,
duology or whatever. Or something.
that'd be great. I'd take
Just
that.
combine the one games into one.
Or just make a new Bad Company.
No, I don't
They could
trust
do
them.
it. You think they could do it?
I really don't. After
I don't
Battlefield
trust
2042, that's rough.
What else do I want?
On Santa's lap, like, what do you want, little boy?
Shrek 2 remake.
Dude.
Sure, that would. Damn, that would actually hit.
Yeah, that would actually
That's
be
one of
it.
those licensing games that shouldn't be.
If y'all don't know,
But it's so good,
if you
yeah.
guys don't know out there, is like Shrek actually had some pretty good games.
Dude, Shrek has had some banger games. Did you guys see the last Puss in Boots movie
I
that
want
came
to
out?
so bad.
Recommend
I do want to watch
recommend
it.
it. 10
I
out
didn't
of
care
10.
for the first movie though.
The first two are fine.
There's two of them.
There's two. There's one,
There's
2, and 3.
more?
Yeah.
This is not the
There's
first
a first one. No, there's two more.
No, I knew there was a first one. I didn't know.
I did not know there was that many
It was the first
Puss in Boots.
It was after Shrek 3. They branched off to the
Shrek
first
4.
Puss in Boots, Shrek 4. They did Puss in Boots, and then they did another movie where he was like a solo character.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
he
cool.
was trying to help Humpty Dumpty get somewhere without him breaking. And it was fine. And the first movie was fine.
I didn't know there was a second movie.
But they put their whole pussy into this last movie. This movie fucking
been waiting to say
rules.
that for 2 weeks.
I have. Yeah, I
He's
have.
in the shower. I'm gonna say this.
He's like, I cannot tweet this. I gotta say this on the podcast.
It is phenomenal.
It's Spider-Verse animation.
It's not Spider-Verse. So it's only Spider-Verse animation in the action scenes.
Gotcha.
So they animate on ones every other scene, but when the action starts, it does this like, not even flashy transition. It just kind of seamlessly transitions into moving in twos.
Well, so the frame rate's the same way too.
It's a mixed frame rate. It's a mixed frame rate movie. It's phenomenal. It's great. The art style is fantastic. The textures are amazing.
Is there an Attack on Titan
Animation
reference
is
in this
fantastic.
movie?
Why?
There's not an Attack on Titan reference movie, but there's a
a part that's like,
There's a
this is
giant.
like Attack on Titan. I saw a clip of it. I'm like,
You fucking Attack on Titan assholes.
I was like, hey, this is
Anime
kind of
nerd.
good.
No. I'm tired of you fucking AOT fucking assholes. 'Cause
Don't
now
look at me.
Everything that is a big giant thing is now an Attack on Titan.
Dude,
reference.
Statue of Liberty?
Stop it.
Get my gear on, dude. Let me take that thing down.
Stop it. All right. Just because it's big, it's not an Attack on Titan reference. Okay.
No, there was one part where I was like,
There's
oh,
not
shit,
a goddamn Attack on Titan reference.
I don't
for
know
this
what you're
movie.
talking about.
The only thing that's happening
Don't
is that
spoil it. I want to watch it.
It's that Boots swings around on a rope near a giant.
Dude,
That's
I
the
don't
only
know.
thing that happens.
I don't know. That sounds a lot like
You
Attack on
fucking
Titan.
Attack on Titan fucking like wow,
AOT, man, I don't know.
I
Oh
want
yeah,
my
Rick and
gear.
Morty is getting canceled. I just thought about that.
Oh, jeez, Rick, I really domestically abused my
Honestly,
wife.
I'm glad this show's going through hell.
Yeah, dude, me too. After season
You're a fan. Be quiet.
No, after season 3 I dropped off.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I opened my drawer the other day and there's a Rick and Morty shirt. And I'm like, oh, gotta put that one
And
back.
then
One of
after
those
season
annoying-
3 I dropped off. After the Szechuan sauce, I was like, I'm done.
It really,
I'm
yeah.
done.
It's after season 4, I was like, all right.
I remember you guys in the like, what the fuck are you guys watching?
Season 1 and Rick and Morty were genuinely good. They were genuinely funny.
It was refreshing humor. Right?
It was refreshing at the time.
It
Now
was
it's
new. Oh,
exhausting.
not refreshing. It was new. It was brand.
Well, we've seen that humor before, but it was like done correctly with Rick and Morty. And so like it was super great. Season 1 and 2 were great. Season 3 was bleh. And then after that it went awful. And then Justin Roiland just got arrested and charged with like violent domestic abuse. And
the
like,
podcast I listen kind of funny. Yeah, him up there.
had Justin
Yeah.
Roiland
Dude,
up
Justin
there.
Roiland
Before
used to
the
do.
news broke out.
Yeah.
And like literally days later.
Oh my god! Wait,
God.
recently?
Yeah, and they
just dropped the episode, I assume.
No, they dropped it like last week or two.
Yeah.
They pull it?
They pulled it.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He had done a bunch of podcasts.
Yeah.
He'd been in so many skits with a bunch of people.
Because Higher Life
Studios.
promotion too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of medium on that. That's probably like just deleted from their
Yeah.
channels.
That's
Fucking gone.
crazy, dude.
That company's gonna go bankrupt immediately now.
What's
Squanch
this
Games.
company?
Squanch Games. His development studio.
When they announced that they're going to
Who?
keep doing Rick and Morty,
Justin Roiland opened Squanch Games.
Oh, they said Dutch games.
No,
Like,
no, no, no,
Fucking
Squanch.
Shovel Knight? What?
No, yeah, they're fucked. Justin Roiland's fucked. I'm so glad he got canceled.
I'm curious though, because I don't watch the show, but
Yeah.
he does the both. main
yeah, he does
characters, right?
then he does more voices.
It's
than
not a
that.
hard voice to do.
I don't know.
Rick
but
and Morty, like Rick,
he is those characters, right?
he created the characters, but the character gained so much popularity. There's a guy on TikTok that does a perfect Rick and Morty and like
Dude,
Lemonhead.
This show,
Then just hire that guy.
The show
You're
is
fine.
done for.
The show is not
The
going
show
to
was
be good.
already
Yeah.
already going to the deep end, and now it's the last nail in the coffin.
They fired Justin Roiland, and so all the writing that was happening in the show is pretty much Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon is the main lead writer for the show. So the comedy is still going to be there,
Just not his voice.
but it's not going to be Justin Roiland doing the voices, which to some people it's a turn off. I think that they can find anybody to replace the voices. I don't think that Justin Roiland is so uniquely talented that the show is going to die because
He
he's
also
not
voiced
there.
a bunch of other stuff in other.
You can
TV
find other
shows.
people to do it.
Like he was in like Gravity Falls. He was in Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Oh, he is that guy.
Yeah.
He's the kid.
He was Lemonhead, and what was
He's-
Lemonhead in? Is that Gravity?
He did not Gideon.
Lemon Garb?
Lemongarb,
I don't know. I
the
don't
weird,
watch.
yeah.
Adventure Time?
No, the weird lemon guy in a cartoon. I don't know which one it is.
It's Adventure Time.
Is it?
He
Yeah,
does
it's
that
like-
character?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
He does it. He does. Yeah, that's him.
Really?
So like,
That's stupid.
but there's so many good
Oh,
impressionists
so he
now.
does have range. I didn't know he. I didn't
He
think
doesn't.
He had
All
range.
his voices are like,
I did see-
like 3 degrees differently.
I did see a really good TikTok where
That is-
it's my favorite joke from Rick and Morty, where it's the jelly bean guy in
Yeah.
the bathroom, and
Stop.
but they just did Justin Rolling's face over
Yeah.
that jelly bean. I'm like,
Damn.
The funniest thing I laughed
just let this happen. I'm like, oh.
The funny thing I laughed at Rick and Morty was the squirrels noticing. What's the kid's name?
Morty.
Morty.
Yeah, that was really funny.
He was looking.
Oh, they're like talking. And he
the
noticed.
squirrel stops. Like, think you can listen to it? They're like, come here, little boy.
oh, that's what I was like, little boy, would you come here? He's like,
He's already away.
I think he can hear us.
It's the way he paused. Like, what the fuck is he listening to us?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. That show's done.
Yeah.
Can I get a remake of High on Life now?
That game looks annoying to play.
It is very annoying. It's like just the same humor as Rick.
Yeah,
and
it
Morty.
is. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. That stupid voice.
You
That's
can
it.
make good voices,
Guys,
Mhm.
I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
Shut up for spoken.
Did you say that?
Honest to that.
Check, please. We were talking about bad humor. We were talking about sports.
The bad comedy. Yeah.
Guys, I think I left my pants at home.
You know what really like the
Oh,
whole thing
man.
about Forspoken, the thing that like really put its like I think the nail in the coffin is that it may not even have been received so poorly if they just didn't go the like Avengers, Marvel kind of like game humor.
Yeah.
You know, like just like millennial comedy humor. I don't know what you would call it.
It was before that. The people was already doubting and showing signs of the game prior to all that.
Yeah,
the
well they
big trailer.
downloaded the demo and then like
No, it was before that. People was like,
Really? Because when I first saw the game, I saw the gameplay. I'm like, oh, this looks good.
yeah, I
like-
was on the same boat.
But then
I was too, but people were like, this game looks shit. I'm like, okay.
No,
But then that trailer came out and made it like worse.
yeah, when that trailer came out, and I was like,
It got delayed.
That's
too.
when I heard people saying like, "Ooh, sounds terrible." I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Yeah.
And then I heard like the dialogue, and I'm like, "Oh, why are they writing it like that?"
Wasn't Forspoken the Unreal Tech Engine demo
Yeah,
that they dropped?
Oh no, it wasn't. but
Gary Whitta wrote this game.
Who's Gary Whitta?
The guy
He
that
works-
did Book of Eli.
Really?
Yeah. And Star Wars. Rogue One.
Jesus Christ.
he
Rogue
also
One was a
works
good
at.
movie.
He works at Kind of Funny, right?
He does Xbox Gamecast.
That's fucking crazy.
How does he feel about all the?
I don't know. The
Probably-
Greg Dempsey is awful.
Yeah.
They're being honest.
That's gonna be awkward, dude.
Yeah.
No, for me, it looked.
He wrote the game or he created the
He
game.
wrote the game. Helped write on it. For
Someone
me,
on his writing staff. dropped they were whenever they were writing the game, it had to been at the peak of fucking like in game or something.
I don't know.
No, it's not that. I think that type of humor is just like really safe to pull together because like everybody can like, it's like family friendly type of like quirky humor.
But that's not the game.
But the game is like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
It's a rated M game.
Is it really rated M?
Yeah, because there's one.
Shit, I didn't even
there's
know that.
one part of the game where she just keeps saying fuck. She's like, oh fuckity fuck. That was the dialogue. I'm like, dude, who is writing
People
this?
said at some point in the game isn't always like that.
Yeah.
But if it's like every so often,
no, people say it's like just every.
but I've heard like the overall consensus I've pulled from this was the gameplay in parkour is
the
decent.
guy that did the music for God of War Ragnarok did the music for
Barry
Barry
McCready.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the game is beyond the writing. Mm-hmm. It's not a good game.
I've heard the open world part is like very bare bones and basic, and then it's like a collectathon, which is like a Ubisoft type deal, type beat, type shit.
When did UBS become this critique?
Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins, probably.
Everyone brings Ubisoft up a lot now.
For me, was because Ubisoft, and we kind of have to wrap up soon, but my whole situation with Ubisoft is after Far Cry 3, they developed like 3 or 4 games in a row that all had the same open world design. Which they're not clones, but they all had the same design philosophy, which is like you get put in this open world, and then you have to go climb towers, and then you unlock an area, and then
Far
you
Cry
find the
does that too?
Yeah. Far Cry.
Holy shit!
Far Cry 3 does that, but Far Cry 3 does it.
I thought Assassin's Creed started this.
Assassin's Creed started the formula. Far Cry 3 peaked it, and everything after Far Cry 3 has exhausted it. But the problem is that it didn't just stay within Ubisoft games. It became the open world trend. Because it's not a genuine open world. It's a locked open world.
Sonic Frontiers does this.
Sonic Frontiers does it. Yeah.
He did a tower. It opens this place so you can see more.
That's an Ubisoft game design.
They created the blueprint for this.
They created the blueprint. And so that's what Ubisoft comes up. Because like Marvel is now known for that like quirky, shitty writing that we've like talked about in Forspoken. Even though Marvel didn't actually perpetuate a lot of that writing.
But they definitely put it on a pedestal.
They put it on. They made it easy to copy, and then when something's easy to copy, it's not going to get done nearly half as well as like any other. Because some of the Marvel movies are really funny and like the humor is there, and then like when people start nabbing it and then putting it in
done
their
right,
shit, yeah.
I think if they've done it like maybe 4 times, and then I've been like, okay, but they do it like
all the time.
Yeah,
it's like that quippy sort of like everything has to be a one-liner. Makes me want to kill myself when everything's a one-liner. And I think that's what Forspoken suffers the most of. Because it's like she's talking and then like the gauntlet has to feel the need to say something clever. And then like they're just...
I've seen a game like this before. Yeah. Is it Devil May Cry remake?
It's not a remake. Not the reboot.
Yeah, this is what it reminds me of.
That's what I felt about... Because the reboot's actually really good. Yeah. The Devil May Cry reboot's really good. I think it's Devil May Cry 5 that you might be thinking of, because I felt very similarly when I was playing Devil May Cry 5. Just very unintrigued by the dialogue, and I was like trying to be edgy.
I kind of want to play that game. I see so many clips of that game.
I have
like,
it.
My friend Sil's a huge fan of the franchise. I never played any of them.
The game looks great.
It's like a combo heavy game, right?
Yeah, it's a hack and slash.
Yeah, but Devil May Cry feels sloppy to me, gameplay wise.
I'm a Ninja Gaiden fan, so
yeah, Ninja Gaiden is pretty good.
New game was really good. Scarlet Nexus was really good.
I did love Scarlet Nexus.
I never finished it, but Scarlet Nexus was pretty decent.
But I really want to play it.
I knew he was going to bring up Astro Chain. I knew it. I could see him in the corner of my eye. I was like, he's going to. I know he's thinking about Astro Chain right now.
I
want to play Astro Chain. I want to play it. Yeah, I'll borrow it.
You got burned.
I didn't finish it. You can borrow it though. No, it's physical.
Astro Chain.
If you got it, I'll take it. Because I've been wanting to play it, but I just never bought it. Because it's Platinum games. Platinum games.
It wasn't a good Platinum game to me though.
Really? Interesting. Anyway. See that big lip smack?
Yeah, Forspoken, it had signs prior to the trailer. The trailer made it worse. For me, I was like, I think people was going originally before all this shit. I was trying to be a contrarian with it. Yeah. Like it looked kind of fun.
But that's the thing.
They say the parkour is running around. I've seen the parkour. It does look good to run.
The way people describe it reminded me of Infamous.
But like
that's what I was thinking. I got the feeling of it. It was like very Infamous-y.
Yeah.
But the shooting, I've seen like the shooting and spellcasting and stuff, and I'm like,
nah.
That seemed like it'd get old really quickly.
The other day I was looking at running animation. It's literally Noctis running animation to me from Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, Noctis.
It looks like his running animation.
So funny.
And you can see a lot of that stuff in that game a little bit too.
That probably makes sense. I feel like I know exactly. It's like nothing is grounded. The animation, nothing feels grounded.
The game doesn't feel genuine or something. Like something's off about it.
It is. I think that they must have had to pull some resources from it, like while it was in development.
I've heard like the design of it though, like the world design is really nice.
Really,
it looks pretty. Like it looks pretty.
Jake Baldino was like really gushing over it.
Yeah.
Like overall though, the game's not good or bad. It's like okay.
It's pretty, and so like,
it's sitting. So sorry to cut you off. It's on Metacritic. It's sitting at a 67, but then it got reviewed bomb, so you can't really take it. So it's like Metacritic is actually at a 67, which is like kind of like
I would always give it 10% more than like what the Metacritic score is to account for all the negative review bombing.
I don't know if that affects the overall Metacritic, but because there's a user score. Yeah. User score is at a 3.7.
Oh, got you. Okay, then you're right.
Yeah, so they do. I mean, they separate it.
They do separate it.
But yeah, that's where it's kind of. So it's kind of like a mix. I've seen like a lot of people say it's kind of like it may not be for everybody.
It's a hit and miss.
Yeah,
it's like some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it.
Kind of like
it's mixed. It's a
that
mixed
Arkham game. Arkham Knights. Like some people are gonna be into it, some people aren't.
Which I understood. The game's awesome.
Yeah, I just didn't like the Batmobile.
That's the Arkham Knight.
Yeah, that's
you're talking about Arkham Origins.
No, I'm talking about Arkham Knights.
Oh, okay.
Or the 4-player.
Oh, Gotham Knights.
Oh. Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said Arkham Knights, which is a game in the franchise.
Arkham Knight.
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. Yeah. So here's actually
you have that game, don't you?
I do. Yeah. I regret buying it so bad. It's like
I saw the signs a mile away.
I saw the signs a mile. So this is what happens to me. I used to play a lot of games like that. I used to play a lot of games that were kind of like just mission-based, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, all the Batman Arkham games. I love games that are like you go from one place to another and do missions, and in between you have an open world. Love that shit. Gotham Knights make every bad choice that it needs to make that game happen.
What a good game, though.
It makes everything...
Gotham Knight or Arkham Knight?
Gotham Knight.
Okay, guys.
Gotham Knight makes every possible choice to make that less interesting than it could be.
What I don't like is the costume designs are awful too.
Dude,
what the fuck is the costume?
I know I'm good at getting a feeling when I see a bad game because when this was announced, I was like, "There's something off about this that I don't really care for."
And I saw it too. I really did see it. But I wanted it to be good.
But I couldn't say anything because I'm like, I know nothing of this, and I'm just like, just from that trailer, the cinematic trailer, I'm like. This is not going to work for me.
You see why? Do you know why I don't? But the reason I don't believe you when you say shit like that is because you have that same reaction for almost anything that comes out.
No.
You do. Every time something comes out, you're just like, I don't know if that looks good.
I can't think of a game there I said, this looks bad, and then I'm like, yo, this is gas.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
I said that about Anthem. I was 100... Wait. No, here's a really funny story about Anthem. I shit on Anthem immediately when it came out. I'm like, this looks really bad. And then I got Anthem because I could fucking make an Evangelion and run around.
You can look at my tweets. I called that game.
Yeah,
so the E3 reveal.
Yeah,
awful.
Yeah,
it was another EA game. I called it a mile away. Like, don't trust.
But the thing is, like, you have that reaction about like 80% of the things that you see. It's like, I don't know if that looks good.
No, that's like when I watched E3, I was like, no, this looks good. I'm still waiting for Little Devils.
We were watching the Game Awards, and you shot on 80% of the stuff that came on the screen.
But there probably are bad.
I don't remember nothing from the Game Awards.
I disagree.
That's exactly
right. They're all indie games.
Stellar Blade looked good. I was like, this game looked good.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, really?
That's a Korean one.
It's Chinese. What's Korean and Chinese? What?
It's Korean. It's a Korean developer.
No, I'm like not trying to be funny. Is it Chinese company or?
It's a Korean developer.
Yeah. I don't know. I hear you say that a lot. I hear you say, I don't know if that's going to be good. And then when it ends up bad, you like confirm it.
He cannot tell me. What game
I don't know what games you fucking
That's exactly
play.
right, because I don't say these.
You said the same thing about Death Stranding. Death Stranding was great.
This the other day or months ago. You mentioned the same conversation.
Did I?
Yeah. You say you're going to come back with evidence.
Because I just feel it. I see it. Because like
I talk about how much certain games look good.
Everybody,
like I liked like the game that looks like it's made by Kojima, but it's not. It's a Capcom game that's coming out. I've been dying. Oh,
Pragmatis,
yeah.
Whatever.
That's the. You see, that don't look good.
That looks great. I can't wait for it. I'm like, I love it.
Fucking astronaut.
Dude, I just
stupid. Never mind.
I've just seen this happen before. Yeah. You say, "Wow, that looks bad," with no evidence to prove it.
Because I get a feeling.
No. because you say that 80% of the things that are coming out within that release window are bad.
Yeah.
And then like 6 of them are okay, but there's 2 that were bad, and then you fucking sit on your goddamn throne, and then you go like, yeah, I fucking called it.
See,
that was bad. Yeah. You do that fucking every year.
Oh,
every year.
No, I remember this conversation because you were getting on both of us about shitting on games. I remember this. Yeah.
And then every year I have to watch you be like, see, I fucking told you, I called it.
When the game does do bad, we were like, yeah, I was right.
Sitting here going of course, everybody said it.
It depends though.
Yeah.
Because Forspoken was like,
I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about. I'm not talking about Forspoken.
I'm just getting an example.
Yeah.
Here's my example. Yeah. When I first saw Forspoken, I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, me too.
I did not shit on that game.
I know you didn't shit on that game. I'm just saying because you just said, I know that I have a good feeling of when a game is going to be bad with no evidence whatsoever. And I'm saying that the only reason that you say that is because you say it about 80% of the games that you see.
You think I'm casting a wide net?
And you're casting a fucking big ass net.
He thinks I cast a wide net.
You're casting the biggest fucking net.
But then tell me a game that I said that was going to be bad, then it was good.
I don't talk to you a lot about games because you piss me off.
You do an E3 show with me every year.
I don't know your opinion about games because
yes, you do.
No, I don't. Because every time you have an opinion on a game,
Ryan, he thinks he can like games. He talks about him every week.
I know. He thinks he can scream his way to win this conversation. He does this every single time. He can't beat me in this conversation. I just confront him about it.
I'm too neurotic to remember a conversation right now.
What's the recent game you just didn't interest you or looked interesting?
I don't know. I can't think anything else.
Is it coming out this year?
It's like Bayonetta 3, I think you said.
I wanted. I didn't say Bayonetta 3.
You didn't say it was bad. I'm just throwing games out.
I know. Why did I say it like he does? Skull and Bones, I really wanted it to be good.
What the fuck is this game?
It's Assassin's Creed 4.
That's never coming out.
It's never coming out.
It's coming out, and it's funded by the Singaporean government, so they have to release it, but it's been delayed.
We have to wrap up, but there is one thing I want to. I want to ruin everyone's day real quick. So I started watching Last of Us. Why does I can't wait to ruin this because every time I've said this to someone, they get so mad. Why does
we call it in the show?
No. Why does Peter Pascal I always call him Peter Pascal? Why does Pedro Pascal always look like he's squinting? Like he wants to squint. It always looks like he's in the same sight line as the sun.
He's Mexican. He's always looking.
He's always like.
I don't think he's Mexican. He's Chilean.
You're right. He is Chilean.
He always looks like.
Does he? I don't know. Yeah,
dude, it bothers me. I've said this to 6 people, and they're like, "Shut up!" He always looks like he wants to do this so bad. He always looks he's like in a dust storm.
I don't know what he's talking about either. I've seen Pedro Pascal's face a lot. I'm gonna be looking at it.
They think he looks daddy, but I'm like, this motherfucker is ugly as me. He got a shit beard and a big nose just like me, and I'm like, I'm daddy too, I guess, because he's ugly.
Got renewed for season 2.
I think here's to wrap it up. I think here is. He's why I get so worked up about when you say shit like that.
This is how Bryan.
No,
because Peter Pascal, he always squints.
You're a podcaster.
Thank you.
TikToker.
But the reason I get so worked up when you say shit like that is because you brag about it. It's because you brag about it.
I make one tweet and I'm like.
You sit here and then you go I fucking called it. And it makes me want to hit you. It makes me
with this too.
This was the same week.
I called you too. Fucking both of you.
It was Metal Gear Solid. No, it was. What's the game you're talking about? Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, something, whatever the fuck. I don't remember.
And I think I said, "Oh, so it is a PS5 exclusive." And you was like, "Fucking everybody knows this." I'm like, I'm just announcing it, Bryan. I didn't know anyways.
Sorry.
Sometimes me and Tay just we just be tweet stuff, and then Bryan's like, "You motherfucker."
Because the thing is, like, we come here, and then you present it as if you're presenting new information. Not you, him. He presents it as if it's new information, and I feel gaslit by like the company that I'm keeping. I feel like you're saying it like we didn't know about it, and then like something happened. It's like I fucking called it. And I was like, Crockett, you tweeted it. Retweeted it.
No,
of course you called it. You retweeted it.
But I said, this looks bad.
And then you always say...
And then I'm like, it was bad.
And then you always fucking say, no, I haven't used Twitter. I didn't see it on Twitter.
Oh, I remember this day. I didn't use Twitter.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't believe you.
I didn't use Twitter. I was using Reddit.
What were you using for?
But you saw it. You tried.
I was looking at leaks.
You looked
I was on the leak forums.
WikiLeaks.
You looked me in the eyes. You looked me in the eyes and said that you didn't read anywhere about it.
I didn't.
Yeah, you said that you're on WikiLeaks.
Yeah, but I said I did not look at. You were like, you got it from Twitter. I'm like, I did not get it from Twitter.
You got it from Twitter or somewhere, and then you said no.
I got it from sources.
I said that.
Sources.
I said that.
I remember I name dropped one thing, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You know? What was it? Push Square.
Yeah. I got a whole book thing of photos.
Yeah.
Sources.
You should share it. I'm curious because I need to know where to catch up in these. We're wrapping up the fucking show. All I'm saying is that you're right. You're right 80% of the time because.
So he's right, but he doesn't explain.
No. I hate that he. I hate that he brags about the times that he's right because he just says a really vague statement. He just goes, "I'm gonna say this," and then if something is right in that. I was fucking right. Go fuck yourself.
What is that Dr. Manhattan meme? Like I made it.
Where it's like source is like I made it up.
That's what it feels like all the time, and I feel fucking crazy when like he says something.
Brian,
I saw the tweet.
Because you're yelling does not mean you're right.
It doesn't make me right.
It doesn't make you right at all.
It's just the energy. But I see the tweet that you're referencing.
I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to let you have the win.
I have seen you read tweets,
folks,
and then repeat them on the show.
When is the next Game Awards?
As if you said it like next year.
No, just regurgitate news like everyone else.
The next big game show we all gonna watch together. You're gonna point out something you dislike.
Yeah, 100%. I'll stay. Well,
remember that game.
In fact, I'm gonna go back to the fucking VOD of the Game of the Year 23 awards. I'm gonna watch all goddamn 3 hours in the background. I'm gonna keep tabs. I'm gonna keep tabs of all the shit that you said because you said it for like 90% of those fucking games.
Wait, which one?
I don't remember.
I don't remember the names at all.
If there was 1 year where they were all fucking bad because there was nothing coming out.
Probably the year before.
2023. I'm talking about the one that we just did.
The one we just
where we were eating chicken wings.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to go through
where we're hammered?
I don't think,
fuck you. We're done with the show.
No, but honestly, I don't think he'd say anything like negative on that show.
I didn't think he said anything negative. But
there was 1 year that it was really bad. The year where they had the Borderlands movie come out.
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan
and then
shit?
No, it wasn't Tracy Morgan. It was Kevin Hart.
Was it Kevin Hart?
That year, it was all fucking bad because they didn't have anything to show, and we all shit on it. But I just want to make that is the one time I did shit on every single thing.
That's the one that Last of Us got leaked, right?
I don't remember if that was the remake.
The Summer Game of Fest is terrible. That shit is not good at all.
Well, it's just because nothing was coming out. But I think this year this year
there's some good shit coming out. There's some stuff that you mentioned that looked bad. I remember you going like, that doesn't look good at all. And it's fine. It's fine if it doesn't look good at all.
Not to drag on, but I would never forget the Spider-Man Miles Morales reaction.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this fuck.
Yeah.
And then Jordan's like,
he's just
someone in the comments was like, he doesn't look excited.
I can tell you exactly what.
I fucking hate it.
I hate to explain myself on that fucking thing. But because I knew it was DLC. I knew it wasn't a fucking full game.
But it's not DLC.
And I'm just trying to say,
I could tell. I was like, this is a $40 game for sure. This is not Spider. Because I was like, oh, Spider-Man 2. Oh, no, it's not Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, and the guy in the comments like, what's wrong with this guy?
And that blows my mind because Miles Morales was as good as Spider-Man.
It was Spider-Man. It was just more Spider-Man but black. It was cool. The cooler Spider-Man.
That's literally Miles' character in the comics.
His only power is he can say the N-word.
Jesus Christ.
Which Peter, I mean, he could do that too.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Stop?
I will. What are you gonna do?
He gonna fucking sweat and.
I go back in time and shoot Uncle Bill again.
You what?
Oh my god.
You gonna go find Madam Web? Fuck up the timeline.
What do you know about Madam Web? What?
That was a game.
Cartoon.
That was a Web of Shadows game too.
No, the cartoon. Madam Web was in the cartoon.
Anyway,
in the show.
Right.
Guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter,
a Batman fan
Discord.
too, apparently.
Don't you bring Batman Beyond? Don't you bring my boy?
Where he at? Nowhere.
Terry?
Dude, I remember he cleaned the Justice League's clock. Yeah, that was cold as hell, dude. Punk ass bitches. He was like, "Fuck y'all." Anyway, guys, if you want to watch the show, what am I doing? If you guys want to keep in touch with us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter, Discord, Instagram, all those things. thanks for making it to the end of the show. We do appreciate it. Thank you for sitting through us arguing at the end.
At nighttime.
At night.
This is. I feel like anything after 7 o'clock is when I hold my most passionate opinions.
Yeah, our night shows are crazy.
It's my first night show.
Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I gotta wake up.
Welcome
so
to the club.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah. You're fucked.
I don't. That's why we don't do night shows.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. See us on the Discord, Twitter, Instagram, the whole situation. You can find us.
Please go find where I said any negative things about games and see if they were good.
Please.
I don't remember recent ones.
I don't remember the exact fucking word, but I remember hearing him say it and being so mad at it.
I think he's gaslighting.
Like, I remember being so angry about it that like I feel like you had to say it. You had to say something.
I remember the tweet, but I don't remember what it was about because it was so long ago.
I don't remember my tweet, but I don't remember a game.
Because I think I was trying to be.
Yeah. But the fact that I can't think of a simple example makes me want to run through a wall. Because like I know that he's sitting there going like, oh, you can't give me an example, so I guess I'm fucking right. And I want to fucking.
But it does mean I'm right because I'm like, well, I'll wait. Because I do the same thing where I'm like, I know you're wrong, but I can't tell you why yet.
He actually did it today. The fucking Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. I can tell that this is going to be
But all I said was like, I just have a bad feeling about it.
Yeah, but what the fuck is that bad feeling? Where does that bad feeling fucking come from? Right?
Shorty, that's what we're talking about. He burned my house. What's that video?
You burned my house to the ground. What do I do? My family's dead.
He did it.
Fucking bye.
That's a great video.